Welcome all as we congregate to the greatest toy line in community, ever growing, ever changing. As we collect and adapt these figures to our own imaginations and embrace the fun, there's much to learn, especially if you're new to Mythics. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are having some connectivity issues. So sorry about that delay.
Good morning.
How you guys doing today?
Technical difficulties.
StreamYard be StreamYarding.
Yep. And for once, it's not me.
Right?
Eventually.
For anyone familiar with my history with StreamYard.
Hey, Mark. Can you hear me? Mark. Check, baby. 1, 2, 3.
I can
check,
hear you
baby.
now. Yeah.
Can you try your
Have
phone?
to pass today, guys.
Mark, you want to try your phone?
I'm gonna try it on my phone.
Okay, try it on your phone. Okay.
I think that's going to work for him.
He's coming in clear now, though.
Yeah, now I'm lagging. I'll be back.
Okay. It's a technical show.
It's a professional
Well, at least
show
I'm
here.
not.
Mhm.
You're right.
Oh, Joe. Good fake.
Oh, man.
The fake freeze, good. Very clever.
I watch and I'm not insulting, but I'll watch Shooting the Shelf, and Jesse will just, and I'm like, is he stuck or is he just
Hyper focused.
yeah. And I'm like, is he stuck? Is it me? Is what's going on here? Some people, they just, they just stay motionless, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Pat. How you doing, Pat?
I think I'm good now.
All right. So not quite the start that I wanted for the show. We're still in the process.
Off
here.
to a bang.
Here we go. Off to a bang. Hey, Mark.
There he is.
Oh,
All right, so this seems to be okay.
Okay. Sweet.
awesome.
Great.
Come on, fingers
Thumbs
crossed.
up. Can you hear us?
At least
I don't know.
we
Yeah,
got-
I can see everybody. Everybody's moving now. I don't know why my laptop wasn't
maybe it
working.
needs to be updated or something. I'm not sure.
I just used StreamYard with Curtis a couple weeks ago.
That's what it was.
Is it sideways?
Yeah.
There you go.
Good.
Curtis broke it. Yeah, I've spent so much time on
But I got a bad
the
camera though.
slides. Can you turn it sideways maybe, or
That's what I tried to do to see if it would go landscape.
There you go. It's working for us.
Okay.
okay?
I thought he was doing a joke
Mhm.
cam thing there.
Well, let's dig in. So a little minor explanation here on the show. I was gonna have some show notes. I wanted this
Just gonna fix
show.
my camera.
Where'd Joe go?
Sorry, just had to sneeze and I didn't want to do it on
damn
camera
it.
and ear people's ears. Just being
anyways,
courteous.
So this, I appreciate it. This show was supposed to be last Sunday, and Mark Thomas was going to host because I was at MuskyCon, and he got terribly sick, and so he was not able to host. And I forgot to turn off the StreamYard thing to go live, and so people were showing up like, "Hey, where's the show?" So I wanted to apologize to people that were waiting for the show and it didn't show up. everyone that actually comes and watches the show is an honor to me, and I appreciate it. And I never want to, seem like I don't appreciate it. So the people that came to watch the show last Sunday, sorry about that. We're off to a banger this morning. So thank you for coming back. But anyway, so my thought was, since it was going to be Mark hosting, let's get some creative talent and some customizers and do like a customizing creative show where, people can kind of showcase all their art and creativity. So, and Mark is not here. So I got you guys. I'm not a customizer, but I've got probably more slides than Jeremy does for G-Con. And so my thought would be to showcase you guys. Like, there's so much creativity in this community. I just wanted to kind of showcase you guys. Mark, you got it figured out. All right. See that handsome face right there.
Looks like it's going to roll over in his car.
Right. It did. It really did. Anyways,
Easy, Tiger.
I'm so enthralled and love the creativity in this community. And I try to do my show where I showcase. I just had Jay on not too long ago, where we just talk creativity and art and all that stuff and what inspires us. So I kind of wanted to do that again today and showcase you guys and some other customizers. But I wanted to say also that if you're not here on the show, it's not that I don't think you're a great customizer or whatever. It's just we ran out of room or whatever. So if you would like to be showcased and show off your art and stuff, let me know and we can do another one of these shows. So that's kind of what I wanted to say at the start of the show. And I don't have the slides for the news. I think we're at over 1 million for the Kickstarter. I'm not sure how far.
It was 1,057,000 this morning.
Sweet.
Currently 1,056,701.
Nice.
With
So I know
2,507 backers.
Nice. So we're gonna unlock
That's a pretty impressive leap past the million mark in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it was up 120, I think, yesterday when I changed my pledge, maybe 125. So that's
we have Mark. We have 1 week.
Not used to this live stream stuff. Not pros like you guys.
No, that's okay, man. I bought these little. I don't have it now.
You'll get it.
A phone stand from Amazon, like 2 for like.
Oh, you know what?
$6.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Whip up a Dia to put his phone on, probably.
That's right. That's right.
I've got a thing for my phone.
Yes. So the evil paladin. There we go, Mark.
All right, just give me a second. There's the stables, by the way.
Yes, I love that, man. We're gonna show that. For sure. The evil paladin got unlocked. The bag of skulls. What else has been unlocked? Anything else?
A lot.
A lot. I mean, recently, within the last day or two.
Paladin.
Yeah, I said that already, Joe.
Oh, did you? I just heard the bag of skulls.
Glow in the dark pin.
Glow in the dark pin. Yeah.
the lore master's not unlocked yet, right?
Not yet, no.
Yeah,
No.
I want
So
that.
the lore master and the goblin set.
The
Lore
Dice
Master.
Bag, Lore Master, and Goblin are the last 3 thresholds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we are.
Yep. There's also the slipcase and standee.
Oh, yeah, it's a
villainous
slipcase.
set.
Okay. So we're getting there. We're trucking.
Mm-hmm.
And people always wait
yeah.
until the last minute, I hope, to
I just ordered like last week.
Did you? I need to redo my. I'm still bad at the Kickstarter thing. I know Jeremy did like an instructional thing, but every
It
time
was
I
confusing to me.
every time I mess with it, it erases everything that I did before, and I'm like,
I don't
shit.
think they have a very user-friendly.
I think that's
website.
kind of just how it is.
Okay.
It was
You
confusing
gotta
to me when I
read
put
it.
this one on.
It's
What
sort
was
of
that?
for me. It seems like when you want to manage your pledge, you go in there and you do have to like choose the pledge again. But then once you get past the pledge, as you scroll down through the items, mine does have the quantities already entered in. For
Okay,
all
does
the,
it?
Yeah.
things that I've added.
It's just confusing because you have to choose your pledge item again. That's
I think
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. But I don't know. It's going to be some amazing stuff, and I can't wait for that to. And Jeremy says the end of the year, so that's
very exciting.
Yeah. I can't imagine though, like them picking the orders. Not to be a naysayer, I think it would be tough to.
I think they got it locked in. I don't think I don't think that
It's
they
gonna be
would.
incredibly hard. I think.
I feel like they wouldn't say before Christmas if they didn't know that they were going to be able to deliver that, because that's so close to the end of the year that any miss on that is just rolls right over into the new year. So I feel like they kind of know that they got this going. I was surprised to hear. I mean, even the book is in production already, but they're saying a few months out. So that
a few months.
So that must be quite a bit of a production time for that, I guess.
Well, I know that they were. It was the art, I think that not the art. I'm thinking of the lore book. Yeah, the picture book they had issues with. But yeah, he gave update at MuskyCon that said that it was like 2 months out, I think. Maybe.
Speaking of updates, did you guys see the barbarian face was finally shown today? Under the helm?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Pat showed that off in our group chat. That's the detail is amazing.
Oh yeah, look great.
I don't think I have that picture of that yet.
I kind of want to see what the elf hair looks like on that head.
I feel like as we get down to the wire, we may get more of that, right? Like, don't you think that we're still in store for kind of like a little bit of a pop and swap session with?
I'm sure.
I'm sure we'll get a Joe Cam or something like that.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Definitely. Let's say hi to the people in the chat.
So how was MuskyCon?
Hi, people in the chat.
We got Paul. Good morning, Paul. We got Mike, who is nearly done, man. Nearly done. He's got 8 shifts left, I think. And we've got sorry. I'm off today, man. The whole thing, like I lost my program notes. I didn't finish all my slides. I am just off.
It's my
today.
fault. I think I sent you too many last minute.
No, it's just I didn't realize how many slides, and I don't even know if this is gonna work. This might be like the most boring show ever because I've got over 100 slides, and I wasn't able to integrate everybody's so I can't be like, okay, Rick, here's a picture of your stuff, and then Joe, here's a picture of your stuff. It's literally like block of all you guys' stuff. So that's how it's gonna work.
On other shows I've been on.
Okay.
If anybody feels like it's getting boring, I'll do something really outrageous and
I like
banned from the
that.
community.
It's like Brian.
$20 is $20.
Yeah, there you go. James Samudio, good morning, my friend.
Whoa.
What? Paul,
You said $20 is $20.
Yeah, he said it like a minute ago.
Sorry.
Lag.
I'm doing my
right,
best
man.
over here. Come on.
I know. It's all right. I'm happy everybody's here. It's okay. Twizzler, good morning. We got my buddy Chad in Newfoundland. Happy Sunday, everyone. We got, I don't know who this clown is, but he says, hey, friends. Hey, friends. Anthony, who broke what here? Who broke what here?
I've broken everything.
Hasil did this cool
broke a dwarf in half. How about that?
With the bear head. Did you guys see that? That was pretty rad, man.
I got my Bodvar right here, man.
Yeah.
I just opened them Friday night and I was freaking blown away by the pair. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he is rad.
Even just the second head, like sitting there chilling on the looking down neck.
Right.
I want that like on my desk at work or something.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love the fur
But man,
texture.
unbelievable this combo.
That fur texture is amazing.
Only thing I was disappointed with was the chain
for your tavern.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like the chain?
I was a little disappointed with it. I was a little disappointed. It's so shiny and bright and new. Usually when they do shackles, it's black or it's weathered and it kind of stands out. I'm not complaining, but the chain is a bit out of place. I think it looks like it's just off the rack. I know it's metal, and when they do shackles, they're usually the plastic chains, but I'll probably just weather it. But other than that, I mean, the set is fantastic.
What were you going to say, Brendan?
No, I was going to say 100% on weathering that chain. Only because it's shot like the way I have the light on it, I'm looking at it now, it's just got a shimmer because it distracts from the shot.
It's out of place. It's just like a brand new bright metal chain, you know?
Yeah, it takes your eye away from everything else that's on the
What if they did like a different color, like a bronze color or something?
You could get bronze, matte black or something from, Michael.
I was thinking of doing a brass.
Somebody did leather. They did like leather straps or something. I saw in the community.
To get it. So.
Very minor complaint.
Yeah.
I want to see
not even a complaint. Just
Jay, you need a bear. I want to see you paint that sucker, man.
I mean, if I'd have to get 2 to paint it probably, but
I need somebody to do it. So many people talked about it. Nobody's.
I think those little individual furry bits, I think, would lend themselves good to Jay's style of gradients and all that stuff.
It's really tempting. Like that's why I wanted to get it, was to paint it because the texture is so amazing. But we'll see.
Yeah, that texture is insane.
I have nothing from this wave, so I need to get the whole thing. Hopefully at Toylanta. Not Toylanta.
Yeah.
Toy-Con, New Jersey.
Yeah, Toy-Con.
Yeah.
Omar says, good morning, everyone. Tired from the Toy-Lanta, but up working. Have a great show. Thanks, Omar. Yeah, he didn't get home until like midnight, and I think he left his house at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So he had picked up my buddy Mark Thomas and Cosmic Jeff, and that was a heck of a drive.
A long day.
Definitely. But I think they got some good stuff. J-Mac, good morning. We got Steph in the house. Steph, you are up early. What the heck? Big G, up early too. Packed show this morning. What's up, gang? What's up, Big G? Jen, good morning, Jen. Got my buddy Larry. Good morning. We got another guy in here. I don't know who that guy is, but Blurred Concepts.
No clue.
No clue. Got Guesagway, Gooey Sickle.
We skull.
No, I'm highly. Google Sickle. Hoth the Basher. Good morning, all. Hello.
So we got Big G and Little G.
Big G. Yep. I'm highly offended. Yeah, he is. He's always high. Chris Johnson. Good morning, everyone. Charlie Squared. Morning. Freaks Figures. Usually the first person. Slept in a little bit. Good morning, all. Wesley says, I'm here in the chat. And Genuine Child. What a great way to spend time. I agree. New York City Figure Fantastic. You're good morning, dudes. Good morning. Heinrich, good morning, buddy. Good morning.
Morning.
You are or you aren't? Jay will take off his pants for $20. Okay.
You won't know, though. Only you know.
I don't have any on right now anyway.
Yeah, pants, they're overrated.
Pants, what are those?
Be back in a minute. My dogs are going nuts. No problem. Where can I see the Dwarf Bear Customs? Good question. Yeah, I need to see that too. Me too. Alec keeps it clean for his favorite bear. That's right. Keeps that chain clean. Good morning, Mark. All right. That's everybody. I'm freakishly late. No problem, man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Trying to think anything else. Like I said, I didn't do any slides for the news, and I was so busy with the custom slides that I didn't do anything for. Is there anything going on Mythic news wise that I'm not thinking of? Nothing really that comes to mind. I think it's
You know
all
what?
been Kickstarter.
Any update on Bayfair? It's been pretty quiet.
No,
Trying to think.
they're still in like pre-production and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They're still figuring things out. Last month, Jeremy said something like, "There's really been no actual updates to do. They haven't even gotten anywhere with it yet."
It's going to sound crazy, but I don't want him to show up this year. I'm not ready.
You. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I was telling my brother yesterday, I'm like, I hope it gets, I mean, knowing their record, we're not going to get it this year, but I'll be happy if it's not till next year.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's like the
got to prepare for that.
First time I'm like, I'm good to wait.
Are you coming up from Florida, pick it up from the studio?
No.
Dub is on his way to get me.
Nice.
Don't forget the car seat. Bring the car seat that way.
Ooh. For which one?
Role-playing game Toylanta Infinite and Oxcrew will hit soon. Yes, that's true, Pat. Thanks, Pat. Not even here, but still here. Yeah, Infinite and Oxcrew will hit soon. I've heard that the boat was in the port and probably I think transporting. I don't know if Big G can confirm that. Hopefully, maybe by Monday, maybe they'll be like, "Hey, man, we're shipping some stuff out." So that would be cool.
Don't we also have Ashes this year as well? Ashes Babbitt,
Yeah. Yeah. He was saying that that's fairly soon. Like I think he said this summer or something.
Yeah, it just started production.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be here by like end of summer.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah. I know people want it like people are saying, well, it was a repaint, so it should be sooner. But I'm like you, man. I'm like, all in good time. I don't need these ways to be stacked on top of each other.
It's a lot of nitpicking. Like
you're forgetting the graveyard.
It should be like this. It should be like that. I expect it this way. Just they can't get it right away. There's a reason.
Right. Absolutely.
We have graveyard too, with those zombies and all the soft goods and all that stuff.
They say
what about Rise of the Beast? Is that this year or next? That's next year, man.
That was the end of this year, but
end of this year. Yeah.
That is wild. If we get
that's a bookshelf,
Rise, Bayethir, RPG, that's a lot.
Insane.
I'm still shocked. All the Kickstarter figures are coming out this year.
Yeah, that's
a lot of figures.
Can you imagine pulling the orders for that? Like
oh yeah, a lot of work.
Every order is going to be freaking different.
Right.
There's probably hardly any two orders that are the same.
Yeah, they're going to have to do each one. I mean, dice here and this and this.
Oh my gosh, that's
and then on to the next one. Like I'm curious of how, and I'm sure they've already talked about it and figured it out. But Cookie's the man. But I would be curious to hear how they're going to get that figured out.
I mean, you got to imagine that the RPG stuff is coming from a different supplier than the figures, so it's not as though the full adventure can just come in one all-in box and ready to go.
Right.
I imagine. I mean, so at best, maybe like the folks that order like all the figures in one box thing, whatever that's called, that might ship in one, but.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now, is Genuine Child, are you saying that you're Nate? Is this Nate Armstrong? I'm not sure what that means. Equals Nate Armstrong. I don't know. Heinrich also reminded me about the 24-hour marathon. Thank you, Heinrich. That's this coming weekend. So that's going to be fun. I guess Curtis has corralled all the live shows to do a marathon to celebrate the role-playing game. So that'll be pretty fun. I've got Joe G is going to be a game master. We're going to do like a 2-hour D&D session. So that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun. Cool. Yeah, I'm so rusty, dude. Like I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons since like Dominoes was new, or the Noid, Avoid the Noid. but like early 80s, mid to early 80s. It's been a while.
Too.
It's very different.
About actual dominoes.
Yeah, right. So okay, so Genuine Child is Nate Armstrong. Hey man, how are you?
Nate.
Hey,
I don't think you've ever been on here before.
Just trying
Thank
to
you, man.
confuse us.
I know. I'm like, it's a mystery. Well, let's get started.
Wait, we didn't start yet? I
Yeah,
thought we were
well,
listening the whole time.
Let's officially get started.
You don't have Brian backstage, do you, Greg? I think he was going to join soon.
Is he backstage? No,
I don't know.
Not backstage.
Okay,
No,
cool.
Not here. Still sleeping.
No, he sent a message a little while ago saying
did he?
he'll be here soon.
Okay, I didn't see that. So
on my way.
Take a look at a few of Rick's things.
I'll go through these quick.
You're fine, no rush. Is that what's his name? The giant?
Isaac? Yeah, I didn't include it. I did repaint that head eventually, but I didn't include it in the thing. Yeah, so I'll just jump in here. So this is kind of like how I ended up getting my feet wet with customs and dios and such. When my brother, who also collects Mythics, he ended up with a bunch of detolfs to set up his Mythics, and basically asked me to start making some risers for him so he could kind of display his figures a little bit better. So I just kind of started throwing the foam together and working out random textures and stuff to try to give, just something a little bit different to each one, that kind of thing. So not super exciting, but that's just kind of like my gateway into all this customizing and stuff. So
I think it's amazing what people could do with foam, like just
and it's such a the learning. It's a really satisfying learning curve. I feel like once you watch a couple of tutorials or something from, guys like Mark or, I think Vasco, I think way back when I was looking at some of his stuff, and you just pick up a blade and yeah, you're going to cut yourself a little bit, but yeah, you can really start kicking out some stuff that I think, it's a confidence booster. Like it's easy to get something that you're reasonably happy with, and then it keeps you going, and wanting to do more stuff. Hey, Brian.
Sure.
There he is.
Morning, baby boy.
I made it.
Rubbing the sleep out of his eyes.
Dude, early mornings suck.
Here.
He is an hour behind us in fairness.
Hedge, good morning. Have I tuned into the wrong show? How come everyone's wearing clothes? You know what? We should I was gonna say we should take our clothes off. That would make the show better, I'm sure. Maybe.
Oh, this is what
$20 is $20.
Yeah, $20.
That's something I made a little bit more recently, trying to make something that was Billy bookshelf size, which is a bit it's like 30 inches wide or something like that. So it had to be a little bit larger. But one of the things I did here that I was pretty happy with was hot gluing those Scourge and the heads pack dragon heads onto those shields, which are then they just have a magnet on the back of them, and they're held in place by a magnet on those columns.
It really kind of gives you an idea of the scale too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size. Yeah.
That chest.
I just finished up a Billy bookcase for Brett.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Is that the one that you showed, Mark?
Yesterday I posted it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was I bet that's Brett's. I have a picture of it that I will show.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm making him a second when I'm getting ready to start.
I was going to say, I imagine you're going to be on the hook for a while making Billy.
I think he ordered.
He wants a number of them, but I've committed to bringing 2 for him to CarverCon.
That's awesome. He's got a lot of great displays too already, but yours will fit right in. You go to the next one, Greg.
Yes, sir.
What's the average amount of hours you have into one of those big dioramas?
Some of my really big ones have been, over the 200-hour mark.
Oh, geez.
The stables behind me has been pretty quick because there's hardly any carved stonework. It's all woodwork, just about. So, but some of my really, really big ones, like the Mythic Dungeons that I did for Dub, that was probably close to 200 hours.
Oops.
So this one is just like really utilitarian. I mean, this is just really meant to like elevate my figures behind other figures, you know. So I should have included a picture of the shelf, but basically I've got all my goblins like going all the way up the stairs, all the way to the top, where goblins at the very top, and then they all kind of just flow down the stairs. So yeah, I didn't worry about getting all the details perfect or anything. You can see some of the scenes where the boards were glued together, but it's just like it completely disappears behind everything. It's like that's the one kind of downside of some of this stuff is that like when you build them for your shelves, you don't realize at the time, but like once you get everything on the shelf, they almost completely disappear. But they serve the purpose of elevating the figures in a way that you can kind of see them all on the shelf. So.
Now is that all foam? Rick, or is that
it's just stacked layers of like 1-inch foam,
I see
the thickness of this you kind of sandwich together,
yeah, no, that's cool, man.
And that's one of the ones I'm pretty happy with as far as like shelf displays or whatever, and again completely disappears behind everything, but the kind of this one I rarely lay them out ahead of time. I'm kind of impulsive, and all of a sudden I'll be making a dio when I didn't even plan to make a dio, and and sometimes you get through it and you realize you wish you did this or that. But with this one, I was pretty happy with the fact that like not only do the figures, they elevate behind, going front to back, but also like from the center out to the outer sides or whatever. So you get this nice kind of amphitheater style kind of like arrangement of the figures once they're all in place, which kind of worked out pretty well, and like so easy to just cut some squares and glue them together.
I love the stones around the doorway too. I think that's awesome.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And that thing behind the doorway, which is like a solid wall, I think that was a floor piece at one point that I repurposed but that design there is the dais that Jabba sits on.
Oh, cool. I love that.
Copy that from something. Yeah, you can go to the next one. And then so on the left, that's I got the Sentinel, and I wanted to put something behind him or whatever, so I created like a broken up building kind of display with some rebar out of some like I feel like those are like cotton. I don't know what I think they're cotton swab sticks or something that are kind of bent to look like whatever.
It's a good idea.
And then I made that. It's hard to see, but that Mutants, the poster, where that classic poster from the John Byrne cover, where they're, all the mutants are X'd out or whatever. I made it. One thing you can do as far as posters go is like you can use, you can print something out on paper, and then if you on the back side of it, you put that foil tape that you'd use on AC ducts or whatever. You can put that tape on the back of it. And it basically makes it like malleable and like you can bend it.
Never thought of that.
Gives it some like structure and makes it more durable, so you can kind of like reuse it or whatever. And I think now we're kind of getting more into like figure customization or whatever. I kind of did like all the dio stuff before I got into the figures, mostly because I probably at the time didn't really have enough mythics to start slapping paint on them and such. But then as you start to get deeper into the line and get extras and you get a little more comfortable paint on them. So the one on the right there, that is an Atamon that I painted from the Galrich bonus head.
Yes,
that came with with that figure. And I think the only thing that's legit on here is the waist piece, and I painted everything else, the shield and the loin cloth and the straps and the gauntlets and the head and everything. Pretty happy with how that turned out. I don't have the funds to I can't pay the 300 or whatever that he goes for.
Right. Yeah, that looks awesome. And I think I do prefer that blonde or brown to the black that the Garage said.
Yeah, I have a few of them. So I wouldn't have I still have the black on another one. And I probably am going to try to paint another eyeball on the Atlas 2 head and maybe turn one of those into like an Atamon V2 at some point.
There you go.
And there's that Jabba background as a floor, and a different wall piece, and that That's a big dice tower that they put out, D&D put out, which was just such a classic cover for me and inspiration for all this stuff. And it's, man, it does take up a chunk of shelf real estate, but I was just so stoked to have it that I do still have it on my display. But the one thing that was those bottom 2 layers of stone under it, I made out of foam. So he doesn't actually sit that tall.
Oh, okay.
But, it kind of hides a lot of it behind your taller figures and such. So I wanted it to be kind of more elevated behind everything. So I basically slapped those concentric circles of stone underneath them so you could kind of pose some figures around the base and still kind of see them.
I do like the background wall is a different color too. If you went that same stone gray, it would have been.
Yeah, I think I was going for like a gray skull kind of thing on that or something. And and then I found some gems on Amazon that I actually slapped onto the eyes. I think he's got like one gem eye.
Cool.
Famously he's getting the other one stolen or whatever in the artwork. And that is a dio I did when we got Father Christmas. So I made like a little two magnetized walls, a magnetized floor. The fireplace was magnetized. I think the shield above the fireplace was magnetized on there. And it all breaks down into a box. So I trot that out at Christmas time. I
love that wallpaper design too.
Came out neat. It's that's just like the craft paper that you can buy sheets of or whatever at Michael's or whatever. And I think that window I grabbed from Hobby Lobby, I believe, as well. So
I dig it. I like it very much.
And that one was when I think I was jealous of everybody getting the green leathers.
Right.
That I didn't
Me
get
too.
And so I did kind of 2 different looks for that Ranger style guy. That's a Dubon head, just at the beard repainted. And I did that was also the first time I tried doing bits that were not supposed to be leather, kind of like the boots there. I kind of did them in sort of like a leathery kind of finish. I still like that figure. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's rad. Give me some Green Arrow vibes too, for sure.
For sure, yeah. That I did. My youngest son is like super into Sonic, not so much into Mythics, but sometimes you got to kind of cross the streams a little bit to get them interested. So I turned that it was a Mephitor, I believe, into a Sonic. So that one I copied from Jose Torres did one before me. That was super cool.
Oh, really? I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen a Sonic.
Yeah, he did one that was super cool, and I was like, I got to do my take on that. So that was a fun one. That is obviously, Hagnon. That was I've since done. They've got the ripped up loin piece like you get with Thrasis or Neve or whoever. Like I've done one of those since that's in painted to look like the Templar to give them a little bit more of a disheveled kind of look. But I like that the Hagnon head, if you slap some some white dry brush onto it, it kind of brings out all those details or whatever. Kind of makes it pretty cool. And that I included the caption on that because I think that was kind of a foreshadowing statement, on my behalf as I was laughing. It's funny because it did end up looking a lot like what the Elf Rogue came together as.
Yes.
Belt, loin piece, chest.
Same colors too.
We didn't have the Barbarian boots yet, but even down to the Poxus arrows, which I think are the far and away the coolest quiver of arrows that we have in the line. I'm glad to see that coming back out again. That's a cool piece.
Absolutely. I love that Sir Gideon head too, man.
Yeah, it's cool. And I stole the credit to Joe Suter for pointing out that we could use 2 of the, I don't know if it's the left or the right Novian lean gauntlets to make a complete set there. So that was nice.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Glad we're getting those now, isn't it? I guess we've had them maybe once or twice, like A20 or something like that. But that's a cool piece. I like those. I don't mind the slim boots either. I wouldn't hate seeing those.
No, for sure.
Still,
this is one of my favorite things that you've done.
This one got some good reaction. This was like just on a lark, just like I've got several of these birds because I think like a lot of folks, we bought a lot of Alex and Dubons, so had a bin full of these birds, and I'm like, what can I do
awesome
with these birds? And just credit to I feel like there was more than one person that like at first Legions kind of like 2022 that had these on their table. I think maybe
I had one.
Yeah, Pat had one, I believe.
I remember that, Pat. Yeah, I remember that.
That's beautiful.
Shoddy now owns it.
Oh, so Stephen has yours then. That's probably the one I'm thinking of then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then somebody, I think Colin just had somebody do a pair of these recently that were really nice. The Screech.
Yeah, he had David Williams do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's fun. Honestly, the piece takes paint better than you'd think because of the way that the feathers are layered there. It kind of lends itself to being able to, kind of just skim over it with a dry brush and create a little bit of a gradient effect. I mean, it's not super faithful to that figure, but it's just kind of my version of it, I guess.
So do you start with the darker colors first, or do you go light into the dark? If you remember.
No, I would start with the darker first. Yeah, I believe. Well, I probably honestly varies. Because on the blue, I probably did that lighter blue because it's up against the red, and then I just kind of hit the tips of the feathers with the darker. But then when it comes to the others, I'm pretty sure it's just red and then orange and then the yellow. It ends up being is enough dry brush layers over top of it until you achieve that the brightness that you're looking for.
Yeah, that's like Trans Am logo vibes.
The Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a cool piece.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of this. I love it. Super cool.
And there's I think like everybody, I had an AA20 or a Novian Lean or whatever that I wanted to kind of see what it would look like. So I did not super faithful to all the colors, but I did paint the wrist rocket kind of to match the screen look, and I was pretty happy with how the helmet turned out.
Absolutely, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Was that for you, or is that for somebody, or?
Yeah, no, I just kind of made, and again, I'm telling you, most of my stuff, it just be sitting at my desk, and then I think of something, the next thing I know, I'm painting it, or I probably just did that in one session, honestly. So these are two that I'm pretty happy with. The one on the left, I kind of Jeremy Gerard at one point posted a custom similar to that years ago, right after this wave, I think, released, and I just always liked the way that blue tunic kind of looked on him or whatever. And then I don't know exactly who I cribbed the hands look from. It might have been Emil, but basically painting those pads on the backs of the leather gloves like leather, and then painting the rest as hands, so you get
that's pretty cool.
I've never seen that style pads or whatever. So yeah, I always thought that was kind of a cool look.
I'm gonna steal that.
Right, I know. I was thinking of that too. I'm like, I'm totally.
I mean, it's that the fingers end up being a little bit wrinkly or whatever, but it works enough for me. I think you can sell it from the shelf. And then on the right, I was super stoked to pre-order from Mark Calvo that what I'm calling the Battle Santa head from him prior to Legion's Con. I think it works well as a Zeus or a number of other.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As well, but and of course grab the red pants and black boots at the armory table and put this guy together. And I may have tweaked him a little bit since then. I think I'm going to put the Grim Executioner belt on him once I get my hands on one of those, because it's a little larger than that Terpiculi style belt, which I think is a little snug on the Magnus torso. But yeah, the armory parts were like a real kickstart to my customizing enthusiasm. I think after Legion's Con this year, I was just kicking them out like crazy, just all these different things using these new parts, the boots and all this different stuff, and I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I could see how the armory every year would be like, that kind of could jumpstart your creative, because you just have so many cool options. It's kind of expensive, I guess, but the different colors and the different part options and stuff like that. I was thinking yesterday, like, man, I wish they would just sell parts. Like I was looking for a neck peg to fit a certain figure, and I'm like, man, I wish they would just sell the parts individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Then that head on the left, I picked up at Legion's Con last year as well. Borderland Horde, I think, had it, and I painted that in the bone color, and used some scally parts, and I think those are, I don't know, whose feet are those? Warrior, maybe
Warrior. Dwarf
shins with, yeah, and then the big fists from Terpiculi. So yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the one on the right there was me just messing around with basically taking the old style bear torso and trying to create like a like an armor plate look out of it, which I think came out pretty well.
Yeah, I dig that. I think that's cool.
Yeah. I at first I didn't, but some folks pointed out that I should remove the nipples from the door. So fortunately, I found an old, with the help of Joe Russo, I found an old tutorial from Eric Miller on Cabal from years past, where he took an X-Acto and some sandpaper and just went to town on those bad boys. So I did the same.
The old Batman costume.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't mind it with it on because it kind of had that look, that Greek statue of David kind of vibe. But I like it without too. It's cool. So, and the gold was just like, I don't think I had planned to put it on Attila, but the gold was like such a good match, and I just felt like it was a cool. There you go. I felt like it just worked for him. So.
Yeah, it works for sure. I love that. I love this bone guy too, though. I keep looking at him. Has Brett seen that figure? I think that's fantastic.
Maybe so. I was surprised. I got a lot of likes. It was like kind of caught me off guard how many people.
Yeah, it just looks like a fun
anthropomorphic.
It was a good call to make it a dwarf because it looks great.
Yeah, for sure.
These are two of my favorites. The one on the left, Corey Schwarzenhofer had a Dirk the Daring kit with the helmet and the little neck collar, and I threw the rest together. And again, shout out to Emil for leading the way to shaving off the rivets on the waist piece, which is what I did here with a X-Acto. I just left the rivets along the bottom, but but shaved the others. It's covered in them, like for Valak or what have you. And I shaved all those off to kind of give it more of a look of, a single piece between the top and the bottom. I'd originally done this, and it was pretty weathered and kind of muted, and I wasn't really like super happy with it. And then finally, I just snatched it off my shelf and did a repaint on it, and punched up the color more, which I think kind of like is more evocative of the video game kind of look that I think most of us never got past.
Yeah,
first level.
That game was so damn hard, man.
Oh my gosh, I'm so addicted to it though.
I love it. I mean, it's such a great touchstone of my childhood, but I can't say that I really ever got that far on it for sure.
No, I died all the time.
And then the one on the right was inspired by an entry that I did for one of the Pop and Swap custom or contests for that Legion's Lounge does every year, and it's got a Brian C. backpack. On there, which actually just I broke it, I think, for good recently when he did it. He dove off my shelf a few weeks ago. Probably.
Yeah, mine did too. I had a Lady Red Jet that he did for me, and
oh, is that right? Yeah,
I tried to fly, and
it's broken before, and I've glued it back, but this time I think enough pieces were lost that it might be time to do another one. But yeah, that was a fun custom. One of the few full repaints that I've done. Probably. Anyway, I'm obviously more of a Pop and Swap with a few adjustments and custom parts than a full on ambitious,
Mhm.
produce an entire figure like I think some of the folks on this call. So appreciate it.
No, yeah, no problem. No problem. I love seeing everyone has a different, custom kind of, vibe or personality or signature, I guess you would call. So yeah, I love seeing people's customs. How has customizing improved your collecting 4-H figures? How has customizing improved collecting? So I guess when I was thinking that was, do you guys buy to customize? Do you buy extras to customize? Do you break down figures that you were not wanting to break down?
For me, I would say that like getting into pop and swap, and like as someone like back when I was newer to the line, right, and you're picking up the figures that you like, and of course, a few years ago when I got in, and when some of the rest of us got in, they weren't evergreen. You couldn't just go onto 4-H and website and buy figures. I mean, so they were a little bit more few and far between what you could get if you didn't want to pay the eBay markups and such. So at the time, it was tough to get into customizing, and then once you started ordering figures, you didn't want to break them down because they were so cool or whatever. And it wasn't until I was like, let me pick up an extra, and not just like have that extra like on the shelf for a rainy day, but like break it down and put it in a parts bin like when I got it, so that now I just have like these pieces available to me, and then like do that with a couple of figures. And like once that worked better for me to have like a pile of parts than to just stare at figures and wonder what I'm going to take from this figure and combine with that. Like it just, for me, it clicked a little bit better to have a bin of stuff to play with. And so that's with Rising Suns. I've got my main figures that I ordered, and of course I always have to, grab an extra nowadays of
right,
to do that with.
And I think they listen to you guys too, like, with reinforcements or Legion builders and stuff like that. They kind of give you guys fodder that at a cheaper,
They definitely seem to also be conscientious of giving us parts in different colors as well. Like if they've already given us these fabric arms in dark green, this time we get them in blue or something like that. So, and then also I think Joe V has been great at that, is, making sure that we get coordinating parts and like, for instance, I think that the legs on the Exile into the Mountain Dwarf, I think the green legs probably match pretty well the dark green arms from Armory 2 years ago, things like that. So
yeah, I always think that's interesting for sure. You guys, anything about customizing your figures, Legion builders, or anything that
I buy almost entirely to customize, even if it's involuntary. But that's like before I was even into this line, was like 70% of figures I bought, which is partially just more affordable. But everything goes in a bin. Like there are very few things that are not in a bin. And that's kind of out of the laziness of like taking certain figures apart. But even stuff that's still together is like I have right over there waiting for me to take it apart to customize.
So Jay, do you like order figures and then just break them down and
pretty much
whatever comes
breaking
to
it down
you?
is a lot of fun. If it's like a new buck, so I always want to see what it looks like separated, and then I'll spend like a night just heating things up and putting it together and taking it apart, and just like I have some really fucking weird builds now. Like I don't know what.
Like I dig your weird though, man. I think your weird is cool shit.
Thanks. Last night I tried to make a tech. It kind of doesn't work yet. It's not done, but I mean it's pretty. It's actually not as ridiculous as it started. But
he's got little slacks on there. He's got little pants on there too.
He's got cosmic
A20.
Yeah. I wanted to. Initially, it was meant to stand up, but there's really nothing that works for a head here. So I'm waiting for somebody to make head sculpts for this. Somebody needs to do some printed head sculpts for this figure.
I always love seeing that, like Nate Armstrong or even Anthony Houseel, they'll make something completely different with parts like that. You're like, what the hell? You know, just crazy creations.
Nate's like psychotic, but in a great way when it comes to mixing parts around.
Yes, for sure. Let's take a look at Paul Zach stuff. Batman. Paul.
You're on mute, Paul.
Paul, baby, you're killing me. I can't hear you.
Oh, he's lagging.
He's lagging and he's on mute.
Oh, no. Paul. No. Paul, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
Looks frozen.
Oh. No,
he gave a thumbs up, but he still got himself muted.
What? I think he's got it. Nope.
Houston, we have a problem.
I think he's figuring. He's got it. Nope.
He doesn't.
Paul,
you're muted.
I can't hear you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there he is.
He found it.
You're super lag, man. Super lag. Can you? Well, yeah. Okay. You're back. Okay, you're back.
Move on. I'll come out. I'll go out and come back.
That's all right. Why did it take you so goddamn long to unmute, though? Like, good lord.
Because we got a lag, so it took longer.
I guess so.
All right. This is Kenner Batman that's repainted for Christmas with a custom cape, custom hat. Just a fun little thing. Pick up real cheap Kenner Batmans and repaint them.
Now, is this like the original or is this like a McFarlane?
No, that's like a Legends of the Dark Knight, I think.
90s Kenner Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are good figures.
Cool.
Brendan, your Transformers displays
just
look
something
great.
Fun to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Anytime.
I dig this too, man. I love that. I've never seen anyone do that.
Blue and gray.
Yeah, I love that.
This is the old Toy Biz or Mattel Wolverine repainted in those blue and yellow colors. Custom shoulder pads.
That's really good. That was factory right there. Yeah, that's a favorite of mine too.
Yeah,
thank you. That. Yeah, the tiger strip's not fun to try and paint. Get them sharp.
Yeah, did you just freestyle it or?
Yeah,
you did good, man.
Just hand painted on there.
Yellow's not easy. That's a good cover up there too.
Yeah, yellow's a couple of layers.
Yeah, that Wolverine was one of my favorite figures as a kid. I love the hell out of that figure.
I think I only have one in my claws at this point, but it's definitely a cool figure.
It was just a great representation of, I mean, after reading Secret Wars to actually get a Wolverine figure, it was just like, oh my God, this is like Christmas. It's amazing.
Pretty much the only Wolverine toy, but between then and 90, whatever.
Right. But it was good. I mean, as long as you didn't lose the claws, I mean, you had a great.
They had a black claw variant too, I think.
I remember that. Yeah, I never had that one, but I saw it. Yeah,
that repainted Wolverine was a gift from my younger brother for his birthday the one year.
Nice.
This was my version of a Mythic Santa.
Sweet.
I wanted a night look. And I had all the parts together just to start making them, and then Father Christmas came out.
You're like, oh, shit.
That's cool. The 1.0 there, I feel like, is a better fit for Santa anyway.
For sure.
Are those McFarlane weapons?
But he's got an ice sword and an ice axe.
Yeah, that's really cool.
They're Noble Bear printed those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like those weapons. Definitely. Is that Pat? Is
Just
that
a
your
little dry
dummies?
brush to make them look like ice. Bring out little details.
That sword is cool.
Yeah, it's a great job on that head, dude. That is stupendous.
Yeah.
I worked on 2 of those at the same time. I was going back and forth between the 2, so I have 2 of them that are painted identically.
Yeah, those are nice, man. I love that sword too. That sword's rad.
The sword was like an additional, like a year later. There's so much detail in that sword between the snowflakes that are on the blade and all the evergreen, the leaves. A ton of detail in that thing.
Was that a Lenny sword or no?
I think it was Lenny Kingpin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Nice.
Krampus with a couple of extra accessories. That axe, that was a Lenny Kingpin axe.
Yeah.
Those lights were a bear to paint because there's a pattern to them. So it was red, red, green, yellow, blue, all the way up. And and then I dropped it when I finished it, and I had to glue it back together. So that
shit.
I do that all the time.
The old my action figure custom wand.
Yep, I painted candy cane to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
These are probably some of the first heads that I did after seeing Eric Miller's work at the first Legion's Con I went to. Just so caught up in the whole pumpkin-headed skull thing, skeleton and knight. And that's one of Pat's designed shields I repainted with the wood.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Looks great.
That's a Wolf King Customs shield.
Sig says, boy loves his holidays. I thought that too.
Yeah, I do love the holiday themed stuff.
That's okay, man. They're cool, man. I dig it too. Oh, I like that.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's blacklight. So all that stuff has got like 3 layers of glow in the dark paint on top of the stuff, to bring out the detail when you hit it with a black light.
I love that. That's nice, Paul.
Thanks.
I think you showed that when we did that one-on-one show. I dig it, man.
Yeah, I've shown some of this stuff before.
What? That's all I got, Paul? That's all I got, man.
More. That's
there?
Fine. Go ahead. Go to Brendan. Yeah.
There was more?
Yeah, there was more.
Damn it. Let me see. Do you have anything on Instagram? You got Instagram stuff?
Yeah, there's probably new stuff on there. The turkey.
Okay.
The turkey guy, since you guys want to talk about holiday themed stuff.
Next.
Let me see here. Sorry,
he was 2 years in the making just to try and get a tail.
Let me see here.
To get a tail printed by Brian C.
I am going to Instagram. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, Paul. Are you guys seeing this?
No worries, no problem.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
That is rad, dude.
Gobble, gobble.
Killer
That
Turkey version
head
2.
is so good. Yeah. I did a real quick turkey custom like 2 years ago. And I wanted to go back and revisit that. I had the feet. I added. He's a cannibal because he's got a turkey leg, obviously.
Right? Got that blunderbuss.
That tail plugs right into the square that's on the back of all their torsos. So
yeah. That head paint too, man, is just those eyes are phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
That's another one of those ones. I did a couple of them.
And where those feet come from?
Is that my action figure customs or
they're planetary?
Planetary dog toys, yeah.
Sorry, I just used them for one of my favorite customs I did, so I know them off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's.
Now we have the toe feet. I guess people probably start using.
Yeah, this works really well with those dwarf lower legs, though.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It kind of works.
Yeah, he's a little taller than some of the other figures, but
yeah, it looks great. And the base coat on the armor is a really cool color too. That really works.
Yeah, good choice on that. The brown and the yellow.
That was a bronze dwarf. I just repainted all the accents on him.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, just like the color of that armor so much.
Super cool.
He's fun. Like you said, I like all the holiday theme stuff.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, all these toys take us back to our childhood. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Kid, all the holidays are, even more awesome. So.
And what's more like your childhood than Mr. T? That's action figure armory custom vest that he made me.
Oh wow!
Which was like a one of a kind thing, and
Sean is super talented.
Yeah, he just suggested change out those plastic chains and metal chains. Matter of fact, he sent me those metal chains. He made the chains for it.
Wow, that looks cool.
That's awesome.
You could have used bod bars too. Just paint it gold and wrap it around. Yeah, that vest.
They're all like Michael's bracelet stuff that they sell in the jewelry department.
Yeah,
to make up his chains.
That's what I use for all my shackles. I buy Michael's jewelry chain and paint it.
But you said you're using plastic chain, right?
I usually buy. Well, I was saying it seems like when Mythic Legions does shackles, they're like the plastic chain. But if I'm making my own shackles, I'll buy like the same thing, jewelry chain from Michael's, and just paint it.
I would think
spray
the
it flat
plastic
black and weather it.
Would hold the paint better over time rather than wear off when you handle it.
Probably.
Especially if you're doing weathering and stuff.
If I spray them flat black first with spray paint, it holds pretty good, and then I'll just hit some silver dry brush.
Clubber Lang. Oh yeah.
He's a roadblock body from the G.I. Joe line.
That's a good choice.
Line.
You recognize those pants immediately.
I just added a little bit more camo to the pants.
Yeah. If you're a child of the 80s, Mr. T was the guy.
Yep.
And then we see this guy. See him up close. Santa versus Krampus.
That's great.
That head paint's so good, man. Look at that. The nose, the rosiness, the cheeks. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see. We got any other customs here?
You scroll down, you might see some other custom
stuff.
stuff.
Okay. There we go.
That's a really good paint match.
Yeah.
The Ninian was that thing is so big. There's so much detail and so many layers in that thing.
What? Where'd you get that head sculpt? Oh wait, that's like a. That's a whole sculpt, right?
Yeah.
Looks
it's
like from
one big piece, so it's heavy.
That red piece on the bottom looks like the bottom of the head, maybe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was a fun piece to do. A lot of time in that.
That color match is.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. Spot on.
That's a crazy sculpt too. Whoever sculpted that's insane.
Yeah, do you know who sculpted that? The thing's wild. Kind of want one.
I don't know who sculpted that.
That's a crazy.
That's a hard color match too, from what I've been told.
I tried to match the mouth where it's got the pink with the wash.
That's a definite snaky mouth right there. That's awesome. Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I like the elves.
I do too. I'm a fan for sure.
That like driftwood crown that he's got.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're tough to get like the skin tone all like completely even when you mix colors like that. That pale pink.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I just wanted an elf, like a king.
Yeah, that crown is cool too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was just That was Krampus for Krampus not. Just thought they looked cool together.
Heck yeah.
That's a Von Berg head that was painted.
This black one here? Or the
No,
other
the red Krampus.
Yeah.
Was a Von Berg's head.
I love his stuff. His aesthetic is awesome.
The detour flail too, right?
Yeah. That was one of the first like third-party weapons I bought too back then.
And then I love this soft goods thing. This is by Action Figure Armory too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, he makes those. That's some really nice work.
Yeah, they fit the figures really well.
I was inspired after you had the one at Legion's Con in your hand.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Very cool, man.
That Blue Knight Trevor won at the Cabal Cares.
Yeah, I love that. That was awesome.
I want to do another one of them so bad.
That blue looks great too. Like that choice of blue.
I couldn't understand why they didn't do a Blue Knight from the beginning, but
I've been begging the studio to do Blue Knights.
Yeah,
they've done every other color, I guess. So
Yep.
Almost every week on Legion's chat, I bug Joe Vassapolo for a Blue Knight.
What's up with that? Treadway's like, I hate blue. I'm not doing blue.
Next one I do, I want to paint that shield though too.
You got Joran's armor, which gets you most of the way.
Yeah. But he's a dwarf, so he doesn't count. We want full knight.
Yeah, we don't want a half a knight.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why when they announced the blue shield soldier, I'm like, oh, we're gonna get a fully blue soldier knight, and then it didn't happen.
You're like, nope, not at all. All right. Blurred Concepts, Brendan Higgins. How you doing, Brendan?
Good. I probably missed
Thank you for getting on the show.
Oh no, thank you for inviting me.
What did you miss? I'm sorry.
The point of this. No, I missed the point of this. I've been putting up stuff I've been working on recently. I didn't put up any old stuff. This is just.
It's all right. He fired up that new printer. He's been printing heads.
Yeah, man.
Printing heads, printing different things, working on dials. I didn't even include any of the dial stuff because I've been playing with model clay, 3D printed parts, and the foam, trying to integrate all three.
Nice.
But these
how's that going?
Slow. Everything's slow. I need time. I like to tinker and everything. I've been focusing on painting so far this year.
Well, I think it's smart that you're printing your own, like you're buying the property and then printing your own. I think it just makes you a better painter too, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like unlimited canvases to...
Exactly. And trying different things. Like I'm not set on anything. I try different eye styles. I'm really trying to work on different depths of skin tone right now. Trying to really create that. There's a lot of layers to skin, like just in its own. And to create that depth, that takes a lot of work on its own. So just being able to print the head and practice over and over again, instead of re-cleaning the prints and doing all that stuff, I'll just keep moving on and just keep making these things. So it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's helping the skill. What I would do with a print is, and you're paying for it, is I want to save it. So I'd paint the flesh and then I'd erase it and I'd redo it again. Here, I'll paint the flesh, I'll paint the head, and then I'll move on to another one. And I'll try something different the next time.
You almost have to plan out your layers before you even start, right?
You do. I mean, like you were talking about yellows before. I don't know if I included a picture. There's a lot of pink under that yellow beard right there.
Yeah, pink.
There's a lot of pink, under that yellow beard. That's what gives it that pop.
I just learned that trick not that long ago, that people are using pink as an undertone, and then you paint the yellow over it, and it pumps the yellow up easier.
It might have even been Pat who told me early on. Somebody told me early on about that style. It was Pat. It was you. Thanks, Pat. Yeah.
Pink actually is very useful and helpful with the yellows. And like browns are very useful for under orange.
Yes. Browns and a dark. So any of the orange you'll see in this slide, one of the orange hair was a very dark, almost like a maroon red, to get that, and a bright orange to get that orange to come down a little bit. Instead of finding a one color orange, layering it is definitely, it gives it a better look. Yeah, I just love painting these things. I mean, all different things. I buy the prints. It's economical because you buy up the prints and then you can print as many as you want. Especially the way printers are now, they come down a lot. It's if you can deal with it. I have the ability. I have a basement that I'm in right now with good ventilation, so I have my resin printer and my cleaner right next to the window. It's all ventilated out with a fan. Some people can't do that, but it's definitely, if you can do it, it's definitely worth it.
I'm afraid to get a printer because I think I would hyper focus and just never stop printing things and never.
That's a problem. I like printing. It's a fun thing to do. It really is. Just the act of printing itself. I'm working on getting into sculpting myself, but just tweaking things and cleaning the prints, making sure everything. You get to know when you're cleaning your own prints off. You're getting a little more intimate with the details of the heads too. It's pretty cool. I enjoy the printing part. That's a problem I have. My background is I'm an architect, so I built models since I was a kid all through college. So the dial making is fun, the painting's fun, and being a Lego collector, the popping and swapping is really what got me into everything. So very, very hard for me to focus on one thing.
I have that problem in life anyway, so.
Oh, so do I. It's the ADHD.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I got to try and reel things in and focus. There's a lot of work. So right now, the first half of this, beginning of this year, I've been focusing on painting and printing. Really not a lot of pop and swaps. I barely opened my Rising Suns because I was just fun painting.
Yeah, no rush. It ain't going anywhere.
No, I open one at a time, once a week, something like that. Enjoy
That's
it.
what I do, yeah. I think I've opened 3 of them so far.
But yeah, I just love different styles, each had to do something a little different with.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed too that you'll print 2 different, or the same head, but you'll paint it 2 different ways.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes 2 different hairstyles.
Right.
Because literally some people grow red beards. They could have black hair like me, but I used to have black hair, but the red will come out in the beard.
That happens to me. but like asking a little bit longer.
Happens to a lot of people. Yep.
It happens to me too.
So yeah, just trying things. Just like you see, the eyes are a lot better on the right one. I did the left one a while ago. I haven't even finished the eyes on that one. Like some of them are half done. Oh, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, I think that being able to print, you're not having to, you could just print another one instead of having to strip it and stuff like that.
Yeah, which I'm trying to get to the point where I'll start selling, like where I feel comfortable to start selling them. Because I just have a whole bunch of heads. I don't know what to do with now. It really gets to that point where I'm just building up this inventory. So it's almost like a lot of people encourage me to just put them up there. If people are interested, buy them. I have a couple local friends that are already buying prints off of me, painted prints. So
Nice.
Yeah, it's just, and it's kind of cool
because
because
the one on the right there.
Okay, hit me up after the show. Literally, I'm going to bring some of the Chubsies because I know people are going to ask me, "Do I have any?"
You should. Yeah, you should. I love this one myself right here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
a fox and a eye patch. I'm double there.
So it's a Jan Rodriguez sculpt, and I think it's called Bad Zorro, is what he named it. But it reminds me that my kids are into watching. They're watching Bad Guys too. And this reminds me of the character from there. I want to paint one white now. Like,
are there feet out there that would go with him? Like a fox?
No.
Wolf King has a set of feet that would work well.
I think
I gotta go through Wolf King's site again. There's a lot of different feet. I wanted a sandal foot. I know somebody made one at one point. I can't find them anymore. Like a barefoot sandal, because I have a St. Patrick I want to do. I have that in the picture. I'm almost done with that.
Do you guys ever see a head sculpt and you're like, I don't know what body to use for this?
All the time.
That happens to me, and I'm like, I like that head, but what would I put that on?
I have so many like that right now.
Yeah,
I look good on a swig body because there's the limbs are so thin, like a goblin body.
I have a custom based off a head, and I know exactly what the body's like because it's a tribute, but I can't find the body that will work.
And I feel like sometimes, I would wait. It's like I know eventually something will come. That
I don't have them with me. You know what I do? If it's a head or a couple body parts, I take it, I post it, I write the custom I want, and I throw it in a bin.
Yeah.
So I have those parts, and I know what custom I want to make with those. So I don't use them because in the beginning I accidentally used parts I wanted to make another custom for a custom I was making at the moment. Not paying attention, so I'll go back. I'll just make sure these are in the bag. This is what I'm saving these for, and that's it.
I do that too.
Yeah, and then just come back to it for sure.
Yeah, but these are a lot of the same sculpts over and over. That's what I said. I just gave you the stuff that's new.
Yeah, that's okay. I like seeing the different paints on it.
More of my customs are on Instagram too, if you want. But the three customs on here are the newest ones I did. This guy.
I like the beard. I like that beard, man. That's awesome.
I had no idea what this guy was. This was in a set of prints I bought from Jason Rodriguez. His name is Senshi. So I looked it up. It's a Senshi tribute. This is a Japanese anime show. This guy's a cook.
Yeah, delicious
in
in the
a
dungeon on
Japanese
Netflix.
anime sword and sorcery show. I've only saw the first couple episodes, but it's so weird and interesting at the same time, and hugely popular.
Delicious in Dungeons.
Yeah,
Delicious in Dungeons. Yes, that's it.
Yep.
I'm weirdly attracted to that show now, just based off getting this figure as part of
I
that
dig
set.
that head sculpt. That's awesome.
It's hysterical. That beard is absurdly huge too.
Yeah,
but it is in the show. That's exactly what the character looks like in the show. Brown beard. Yeah.
I like to see the other sides of this head sculpt too, like how the beard would fall on the chest.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You know, I'm not happy with the way my camera is and stuff. I just got a new light based on Paul's recommendation. It just came in this morning.
Nice.
I want to. That's another thing I need to do. Better photography.
You can adjust the colors on that. You can adjust the brightness on it.
Yeah,
it's a really good little cube. You can you charge that up with a USB, and it'll last for a long time.
So yeah, I plan on getting all this stuff. Once I get better pictures, I'm going to get it all up on my Instagram. Yeah, that looks a lot brighter than it is in person. It's got more of a natural red orange look to it. The light just appears in that lighting.
I wouldn't think to go with that frosty elf look either.
Yeah, that's
really great.
Yeah.
I did a couple different blues and a couple different greens. This sculpt looks good in a lot of different colors.
I like the hair too. The sculpt of the hair is cool.
He does great. Jason does great detail in his hair. It comes out when you put paint on it. It doesn't. It looks good as a sculpt, but then you put paint on it and it just pops. Like the layering. You don't need to do a lot of dry brushing with it. The shadows do the work for you.
Good beard too.
That one on the right doesn't come out as bright as it is either. That's a gold skeleton.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look gold here. It must be the transfer into the slides. But yeah, that's a super gold. I really like that one.
I just started painting different because you have the print there. I'm like, I got extra gold in my tray. I'm gonna paint up a gold skeleton. It allows me to do stuff I wouldn't do in the past, which is making it a lot more fun for me.
I like to do a layer of brown first and then the gold over top of it. It seems like it makes the gold pop more.
Light or dark brown?
Yep.
You could do a dark brown, like a chocolate brown.
Okay.
And then it really makes the gold pop. And you don't need as many layers to bring the gold up.
Yeah.
Or you can
I do that too, Paul.
And use one layer.
I tend to find the darker the color, the more metallic is going to pop.
Oh yeah. I use
you almost dry brush the gold over top of the brown then.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, this is a black brown primer.
There you go.
So yeah, I wouldn't even need it. It's got to be the picture then.
Yeah, I think it is because when you sent it to me, it was super gold. But I think just the transfer onto the slides, it loses the color.
I don't know where this head sculpt came from. I found it in my bin.
I feel like I've seen that one before.
That's wild.
It is wild. The eyebrows are insane. I think I'm gonna put I'm gonna line the eyes in black and see what I can do with the eyes. Give it a little more crazier look.
It looks like somebody tapped him on the shoulder and then he spun around, surprised.
Yeah,
it's
the beard.
Those eyebrows stick up even more than that. Like they really stick out of the sculpt. They're sharp. I wish I knew where I got it from.
I like the big bushy eyebrows though, like that.
Oh yeah, it's great. Some of these eyebrows aren't. It's just like a shape. It doesn't even have any lines to it. So when you dry brush over it, it doesn't have any depth to it. This is like the complete opposite. That I like that sculpt. I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it is cool.
I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of sculpts out there that's
human.
Yeah,
a lot of sculpts out there that are like really cool and awesome, but like they just don't fit on anything.
Two-Face from Batman.
Well, for that, you could mix it in with do a mix of the Undead Builder and normal flesh on the other side. Give it a knight or boss style torso.
You can also slice like a human torso with an X-Acto knife down the center.
Yes.
Once, and it was kind of difficult to work.
Yeah, I bet.
No, but you could use like a rotary tool or something and cut up the one side.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
That sounds like a good idea.
Creative. Cool.
Do it. I wish that I thought of using a rotary tool because using an X-Acto knife to do that was not fun. And
yeah, I like my fingers and me with an X-Acto knife.
I was gonna say
hard plastic.
I hate using X-Acto knives. It scares the hell out of me.
I have cut off the tips of my fingers with an X-Acto knife before. Don't do it. Not fun.
Dremels are a great tool. Yeah, it's just the same scope, different.
You can change the colors up and make it look so much different.
It does. When you put them all side by side, they do look so different.
Corrupted Knight. That's pretty cool, Sig. That's a good idea, Sig.
Ooh, not bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this was a free print I got off of Colts 3D. I just wanted to. I'm going to use this to practice skin colors, like tones and stuff, because
that's
has
Mr. P's brother from another mother,
right?
It's actually called the John Cena Mohawk. It's on Colts 3D or something like that. It's on Thingiverse or Colts 3D. I don't remember which one, but yeah, it's the John Cena head. But it's got the skull itself has a lot of deviations, so I found it's going to be a nice one to practice doing like depth of skin tones. Like
sure.
I'm going to try the splotching of different colors. Like oh, just came back feedback. This guy. Yeah, so I was lucky enough to pull one of the Garwich Happy Birthday 50 Gold shirts, and I figured this would be appropriate.
Absolutely. Did you send this to him? Did he see it?
Not yet. I was supposed to go to karaoke last night, but I never made it. No, I got to send it over to him. I just took the picture yesterday. I just kind of finished up this guy. That head sculpt, I've had two. I got that head sculpt the first Legion's Con from Wolf King Stable.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I have a couple of them. I keep meaning to paint them, and I never get around to it.
Same.
Yeah.
That's good. Fun.
Yeah, it's a great head.
Yeah, it is a fun print to paint.
Yeah.
Getting that white though, that was tough. And then that's a good spreadable white too. That's Monuments white, which has a good spread on it. I can't tell you how many layers it took.
What I like to do for white is put a layer of bone down or cream and then white over top.
I
Cuts
did
down on a number of layers.
Yeah, so I used a khaki color.
Okay.
But I didn't want it to. I don't know. I really watered it down because I didn't want the white to build up too much. Even the monument kind of thinned it out.
White scar spray too.
Yeah,
I tend to use that spray because it just makes my entire life easier, and I don't have to sit there and try and paint 20 layers.
Yeah, stupid me will sit there and thin out the paint, and thin layer after thin layer.
God, I hate doing that. I'm going to do it all the time, but
I like that
sounds like my
background.
own personal hell.
That wall, the windows.
That is early Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf, yeah. I was gonna say that looks like
that's Kevin Johnson's from a few years back.
I like it.
Yeah, he does good work.
Got Chris in the house. So Chris, this is your show right here, man.
Man, I gotta do more of these. Just dark nights. There's not enough of this kind of stuff. Yeah.
All knights are the best knights.
Yeah, I agree.
So I got
a black and red is always cool too.
Yeah.
These are what I love to do. I love to just what Rick was saying earlier. Get a couple figures, pull them apart, put them in a bin, and then you make a figure from it. Almost like Lego figures. Just kind of like, all right, these are the parts I got. What can I make? Oh, this is going to be a nice evil guy. Because there's no straight design I'm looking for. It's something I'm putting together in my head. So just seeing the parts is a lot easier than looking at a figure and say, I'm going to just, well, that's repeating what Rick said. But yeah, I love, this is full repaint. Just taking a bunch of parts, putting them together in a full repaint. That's what I love doing.
That dark armor is almost like the Revenant armor, that color.
Yeah. After the fact, I started looking at it like, oh, okay. There was no basis when I started.
It's, slightly Hordak adjacent as well with the gray limbs and the black.
Yeah.
And all that.
I can see.
I always love a good matte color on armor. I think always looks
Me too. Good. Yeah, sometimes glossy is like it's too glossy.
Too much. That's the one negative thing I like.
Make everything glossy.
But that's a different kind of glossy. That's not like, I'm not a fan of what's up, the black vampire, Valak. Valak's armor shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that. But I wish that was a matte black.
Valak? Well, he's in leathers. You talking about Volgar too, or?
No, he was in the All Stars pack. The vampire with the shiny black armor.
You're talking about
the
Phalanx?
The Phalanx, yeah.
Phalanx, sorry. Yes.
Super glossy.
Not a fan of that, that's armor.
Yeah, I redid my Black Knight Legion builder by basically just hitting the whole thing with Citadel's black spray, just matted him right down, and then bright silver on all the little rivets and accents and stuff. And it just looks great.
Yeah. The Phalanx upper body goes really good with that armory gladiator. The legs, the black glossy legs with
with
the black boots. I love that build. In fact, I think I have that somewhere.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really upset when that sold out. Might be one of the reasons it sold out, but that was a really great figure. Just the black makes it just for customizing less like for the joints.
And we're on to Pat Boyle.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Fan of the wood, man. Love your wood stuff.
Love it.
I'm glad I got one of these at Legion's Con last year.
Yeah, a spear. So
I got handed a spear randomly. I was like, oh.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what is this? Hey, thank you. Can you kind of walk us through, Pat, like your process of making wood-looking items?
Sure can. It's my favorite way to paint these. I use Citadel wooden leather set paints. The trick is to base the bows in light tans or like a reddish brown. I think that particular one uses a light tan. Let it dry. Give it a day. Then come back and use the Citadel smoke. It's essentially a wash that gives that wood effect. But the trick with it is use the worst brush you have. Don't use a nice clean brush. Use a nice clean brush, you don't get the grain feel to it. And always go in one direction. There you go.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think that looks.
I think Pat painted this head too, didn't you, Pat?
I did. That the head and the spear are both me.
Yeah, with this spear and just my camera sucks, but like just the wood effect, like it literally looks like like.
So there are no extra like sculpted lines in that. That's the regular old just smooth spear handle. It just all of that.
Right.
Is
Yep. That's standard spear.
That's
You
crazy.
make it sound too easy, Paul.
That's crazy.
You make it sound too easy, Pat.
Probably worth noting that Pat is in a very small club of folks that have inspired the studio to copy their work,
Yes.
which would include, I think, David Williams with the Buzz Off tribute as well.
Yep, yeah, you're getting wooden bows.
Hey, Greg, I apologize. I got to
guys.
hop off soon.
Okay.
I got probably by 11:30. I got to be gone.
Okay. We can. Let's do yours real quick. Is that
no,
okay?
No,
Pat?
no. Go ahead with Pat, but I just by 11:30 I got to be off.
Okay, I understand. No problem. Let's look at a couple of Pats. This is another. Wow, that's insane.
That's wood.
Yep,
That's
I did
just-
a full wooden D13 Angel
Wow.
as a gift to Chris for his 50th birthday.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
That's
cool.
great. Yeah.
I think I sent another picture of what it looks like underneath the soft goods.
Let
too.
me see.
I don't know if I sent that one also. Maybe not. But yeah, it's full
Oh,
wood.
there it is. There it is.
Oh,
Whoops.
nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
What's
did the whole
insane
body.
is that, I mean, if I just painted a brown figure, it would look nothing like this. Like your wood effect looks just like freaking wood, and that's insane.
Yeah, that's it's all the paint and, like I said, terrible brushes.
Have you done a full Nutcracker custom yet, Pat?
Not yet, but it's coming. It's
All
gonna
right.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
Definitely could see that.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
I'm going to go full wood on that to match the head from the Mouse King set.
Very cool.
I could see Pat having like old brushes all over the place, just old crappy.
I mean, that just looks like a figure that you'd want to play. Like if that was actually made out of wood or whatever, like one of those like artist model figures or whatever, you know, just that.
Yeah.
Just be really...
Yeah, that's how I got the idea. Plus, with you know, the D13 figures being all religious iconography, there's plenty of wooden idols and statues and such that it just kind of works. I also used the wrong base body for this figure. I should have used one of the dark brown or medium brown bodies. This one's the Green Angel.
Okay.
I agree with that comment there. Give all you customizers credit. I've never even done a pop and swap. Every one of my figures is stock out of the box. So these have all been very impressive.
Mark, we're gonna get to your amazing stuff soon.
No, I got plenty of time. I can't stay until 12.
Okay.
I just need to step away for 1 second. I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm gonna go back to this one here.
Yeah, that is a current work in progress one I have. I noticed the Silver Knight faceplate matched the Barbarian parts pack from Legion's Con a couple years ago. But that armor is the Silver Knight armor with the Tamiya clear blue over top of it.
Wow.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And he's I don't know if you guys seen my ice cream demon that I did last year. I might have sent a pic. But this one's going to be an ice cream demon also. This one's going to end up being chocolate peanut butter or chocolate marshmallow.
There you go.
Yeah. But when I showed off this blue armor, I had that with me at the ZoloCon. And like Joe Vastapolo dug what I was doing with it because it's very much like what they were doing with the Red Jet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The studio would like to do this, but they want to know. They just got to figure out the spot for it. I told them wizard armor, give it, Poxus or Basilia. So maybe that kick us in for a nice set of blue.
Wasn't there a dwarf that had the blue
Joran?
Yeah. Joran has blue. Yellow Demon has blue, but it's full set or it's just 4-size scale that we're missing.
That's it. Just keep buzzing in Joe's ear until they get
That's right.
Hammer at home.
Always. But yeah, I didn't quite have him finished in time for ZoloCon, but eventually he'll get done soon.
I remember the Pink Panther.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually the second version of my Pink Panther I did for a commission work for Happy Space. Glyos guy, he saw my Pink Panther at Legion's Con 2 years ago. Messaged me, is like, "Can I buy this?" I was like, "No, but I'll make you one."
I think you told me the same thing on the female
female War Duke. Yep.
Yeah, War Duke.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. Now I got the parts here. I'll be working on her soon, Greg.
No rush. No rush.
Oh, sweet.
Borderland Horde. Yeah.
Yeah. Love painting that Borderland Horde frog. I actually picked up a dragon from him this past Zolicon that I'll be working on.
I saw those guys last week at the Great American Toy Show up in Massachusetts last weekend.
I love those guys.
Always good to see those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, they're awesome.
That frog took a ton of different layers to get right. Starting out with facing it in browns and leveling up greens and yellows mixed together. And also uses that same wood pack with leather instead on the saddle and straps.
Yeah, that's another one of those projects you have to plan out and figure out what you want to do first and steps. There's so many different textures.
It's great to hear everybody else's like processes and stuff because I'm like just blast it with Citadel black spray and go.
I'm the same way, Rick. I did the same thing. I have this and I blacked it first and then
half the stuff I paint black. I'm like, well, this looks cool, black. But then I have to push myself.
You can always start with the primer of black or white, depending on, like you guys were talking about the beards. If you got something that needs a lot of white like that, you'd prime it in white first.
Yeah. I have the black, gray, and the white, but I use black for most stuff. It seems like. But Pat, like for this, like you're not starting with black. You're actually starting with like browns and such.
I used a brown primer for this one.
Is it a spray though? Or?
Huh? Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I have that right here. I was watching when I stepped away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Mine makes a black brown primer.
Did you paint one of those frogs?
Oh, very cool.
I primed it black and then I dry brushed it white. I forget what that technique is called. And then I just use speed paint, and that's
Xenathon priming.
Primer.
I didn't get far.
Mine's downstairs. I should have brought it up, but I didn't.
That green looks a lot better than mine.
Now I want to buy one of those prints.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're different sizes too, which I like.
That's cool.
Yeah. All of their stuff is amazing.
It's fun to do.
I love their designs. Just the stuff.
Yeah, they have a bunch of different ones.
I actually have.
I love
but I have a dragon of theirs here.
I just picked up a reindeer head from them last week. He's going to go on a reindeer custom to go with Santa, I think.
Awesome.
I was so mad, Pat, when you did that because I was going to do something really similar with the what's his face from the Reavers, like that Build-A-Figure. I wasn't mad, but I was like, oh man, somebody had that idea and did it before me.
I've been working on figuring out how to get this since Cosmic was first shown off. Just trying to get more weird vehicle bodied build outs, and it took a while to find just the right tank base that scaled well enough that worked. Awesome. This is a vintage armadillo from G.I. Joe.
I was gonna say that looks like that little green G.I. Joe vehicle. Yeah, cool.
I would definitely love to see some kind of droids in Cosmic.
I love that torso. That torso looks factory to me, like with the red and gold and everything.
The red and the gold is just. I think the red might be factory. The gold is added.
Well, and the glossy looks like black with like sort of like the more muted black or gray or whatever that is. It just all really comes together really nicely.
I've stuck the Torpiculae arms on this to give it that more robotic feel.
Oh, nice.
That's sweet.
On it. I have
has now
a
like
second one that I'm working on too, for like this. Was has the old Destros the spoiler from the G.I. Joe line too. That's
to get a 1/12 version of that here soon.
Yeah.
I love the spoiler.
I'll have a flying version next to this.
It's awesome.
The Neapolitan Demon.
Yeah, I did a lot of foods, candy-centered customs last year.
That candy corn on the left, or
The candy corn, Neapolitan demon, and
on the right, or what is that?
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones.
I dug that.
You could
I
never
thought that
build
was
a
so
whole
cool.
skeleton out of candy.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I dig that for sure. Now, is that where they got the inspiration for this last graveyard? Was it Mr. Bones candy?
It definitely was, but they didn't actually say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely was inspired by the old Mr. Bones, which I was like, I had the idea to do it earlier in the year. Like, you know what, I'm going to make it my Halloween custom this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed off the graveyard. I was like, dang it. You know what, I'm still going to do it. And
what did you prime that in? Did you do all the same color, or?
Actually, it's not primed at all. It's just the graveyard skeleton, the gray one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, painted over. With the different.
Went my whole life without knowing what this Mr. Bones candy is. That's pretty cool.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't seen it since I was little.
They came in a coffin that opened up. They were usually red, and all the candies came inside the coffin.
Candy looks like it's made in the same factory as the Flintstones vitamins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chalky,
same texture. Yeah.
Chalky, kind of sweet sugar candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Parents might be offended now if that was.
They're very, very Pez.
Yeah. Yes. Pez.
I like Pez.
Pat, did you freehand the lines on the demon, or did
what I used for that on the torso was painter's tape on the side.
Okay. I was going to say I couldn't freehand anything that straight, personally.
Yeah, it was painter's tape. I did the white first. Like the brown is with, I think, just an added wash is the factory brown. Actually, no, it was all yellow demon. So yeah, that I painted, I striped it off, and then freehanded the brown and the pink on either side of the white.
Nice.
Once I had the white layers down, and the head was freehand.
Wow.
I used on the legs. I followed the contours of the muscles for the different colors.
Yeah, I saw that was smart.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Perfectly.
And I chose the yellow demon for it, so you've got a little bit of banana mixed in.
Just clean, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, Wood. Yeah. Yeah, this is another favorite match, the favorite way to paint for me, using Citadel Moot Green as the base.
Really? That's what you use as the base? Interesting.
That's the base.
I like that.
And then dry brushing bright yellow over top.
It's like a daffodil yellow or something like that, or wasn't that right?
Yep. I use a daffodil yellow is what I use to dry brush over.
And it's just the two colors then, or?
It's just the two colors, and these were based in black.
What brand daffodil yellow?
Yellow. I use Folk Art daffodil yellow.
I
And
actually
that
have
is so
that.
much less complicated than the method that I've been using.
Mm-hmm.
The color's great.
So what's the green, Pat?
Citadel Moot Green.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, right here.
Hold on.
I was using that in my layer for dry brushing and starting with Citadel, the Warpstone Glow.
Okay. Yeah.
And then moot green with yellow.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's too much stuff.
Yeah, I have to pick that up. Whenever I go to get Citadel Paint, I freeze up. I'm like, what do I get? I don't know which one.
Have you got the app? That can work pretty well. You can actually keep track of your inventory.
Yep.
No.
So there's a wish list in the app and an inventory list in the app, so you can keep track of
match. You can take pictures of stuff.
Cool.
What you're looking at.
I had no idea.
What matches.
Had no idea.
That moot green's good for like, glowing eyes and stuff like that too. It's just a cool kind of.
That pirate is one of the first things I remember from the first Legion's Con I attended.
I love that.
Scaphoid pirate.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's that head?
That
head is a Wolf King head with it. It's got sculpted crystals popping out of it.
Oh, okay. I have seen that.
That's back when you were using Pirates of the Caribbean parts as coats because there was no Jacob Marley coat back then.
Right, for the first one I did. Yeah, this one uses the Marley, and I actually didn't have the bone knee at that time when I did this one, so it's the cloth knee painted as close as I could get to the bone color.
That looks good.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Brett was so happy when the bone knee came about. And,
oh my gosh.
Plug into the boot.
I think I'm buying that Rick's almost solely for that bone knee, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The night there is one I did for Pickleball Cares Toys for Tots prize wheel. Based the colors off of ornament.
Oh, okay.
The blue and the white.
That white outline on that tabard,
it uses the contours of the Valiant torso. That's an all Valiant Knight under there.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's clean.
Then you got some of my woodwork here on the old Chico head sculpt that Emil did for Wolf King.
Old Chico, yeah.
Yep. And, his eyes glow in the dark.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm a sucker for that stuff.
And the squirrel that I designed along with Len and Jesse Arnold for a collaboration project for Wolf King last year also.
That's rad, man.
The tail too, right? I don't have. I have the
Hey,
tail.
we did a tail too.
Oh, okay.
Tail's great.
Brian, you awake, buddy?
I know.
I'm gonna skip you, and because I want to show some of Mark's stuff.
Mark's more important to me. Go, Mark.
No,
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but
no, it's true. I'll admit that. Go for it.
That's been
I've got to jump about 40.
I got about 15, 20 minutes. I got
slides here.
I'll happily admit that dude is awesome and deserves to be shown as much as possible. So go for him.
Have you figured out how many horses will fit in your stable?
Yeah, there's going to be 2 stalls.
That's incredible. Wow.
You got the big, like the entrance part over there. I'm going to post a video in a little while on Instagram, and then there's 2 horse stalls.
I didn't realize it was so tall.
Yeah, it's about it's a lot larger in person. The base is 24 inches deep by 34 inches wide, and it's about 18 inches tall.
You got a plan for the base? You're gonna do like hay, I'm sure, as a base.
Yeah, it's going to be all a base of base layer of dirt, and then there's going to be like in the middle area here, there'll be some gravel strewn around. I'll have my hay bales like I made for the tavern in my castle courtyard. There'll be some hay in the stalls. There'll be some static grass around the outside.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited for the base. That's going to be my favorite part.
What was your inspiration for that, Mark? Like, what gave you the idea of doing a?
I've wanted to do a stables for a while. and I've been carving so much stonework lately. I needed a little palate cleanser. I was carving
like,
a lot.
Sick of this stone shit.
Yeah, the only stonework on this is the 6 columns. But now I'm sick of scraping wood planks because I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. So, but yeah, I've wanted to do a stables for a while. I wanted to do a bigger one, but I had to kind of tone it down a little bit. So
now, is that a commission piece
or a big piece of no? This is going to the show.
Nice.
Everything I've been building since December is coming to the show. I hope it will probably be pre-claimed before the show, but it is coming with me. It will be at CarverCon on display, whether people it be sold in advance or not.
Reach out to you. How has that been? Have you gotten?
It's been good, but not a lot of folks have reached out. So I'm running. Brett reached out for the 2 Billy bookcases. I've got one done. Getting ready to start another one. I've got your tavern, yes. But no one else has really reached out for a quote custom piece. I mean, I'm gonna have plenty of stuff there, but I've got April, May, June left, and I literally have an Excel, a schedule in a Microsoft Excel, like a construction schedule, for the next 3 months, and I'm working every single day and night.
We're gonna have to do a one-on-one show and get people to. So this is. I was guessing that this is Brett's, my buddy Brett's.
That's one of Brett's. I just finished that one. I've got the shell for the second one built. The second one is going to be. There's only so much you can do with a Billy bookcase. They're not that deep. They're not that tall.
Yeah.
The second one is going to be a darker stone color and different doors and different layout, but it's same kind of similar thing,
I love Brett's comment there. Jaw, floor.
I saw that.
I love it. So it's what, 30 inches by almost a foot?
30 by 11 and a half by 11 and a half. It's about 29 and 7/8. It's going to just slide into his Billy.
I love the behind the scenes stuff that you do, and you show your process of how you weather some of the stones, and
look at that, the cracks and it's just so well. I mean, it's random.
Yeah.
And is that like
sharing the behind the scenes
burn marks
process
where the torches?
Yeah, I always do my soot stains on my torches. I got that, from watching years of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, and over every torch you see, there's just way more than that, even just soot stains all the way up the wall. So
it's just
I started doing that a few years back, and I can't install a wall torch now without soot stains.
Somebody's on the spin cycle.
So that piece is fully magnetized. It all breaks down flat. I've got a video of how I did the columns, because the columns are magnetized, and I couldn't run the leads. Those are Brian's torches. I couldn't run the wire leads through the back wall because you'd have to pull the whole thing out of the Billy every time you want to turn the torches on.
Yeah.
So I got a video I'm going to post next week. The back sides of each of those columns has a hollowed out channel for the wire and for the switch.
Smart.
Yeah. So and they're magnetized. So when Brett wants to turn the torches on, he just has to pull the torch off the wall, flip the switch, and stick it back on the wall.
It's funny. I always get asked how you run the wall torches and everything. I was like, here, go check out this guy's Instagram. He's found a way to work magic and do it and hide it without actually having.
I've had to hide him with crates and stuff, like on the Mythic Tavern. I'm like, oh shit, how am I going to do this? So I made crates to hide him in. So you got to get creative. But right. I was halfway built with that one, and I'm like, oh man, I can't run the wires through the walls. They're going to be on the freaking backside. So that's the roof of the stables there. But I got another video I'm gonna be posting this afternoon, showing how I finished up the rest of the stable. Basically,
really gives you an idea of the scale too.
Yeah, I'm really excited for to have this stuff at the show. I told Curtis this, when I build a gigantic piece like the Mythic Dungeon for Dub, literally. My dad sees it, my brother sees it, and my daughter sees it. Like 3 people see it in person.
Yeah.
And you guys know the build dioramas. It sounds cliche, but pictures and videos don't do them justice. That's I was really excited that Dub took. I was really excited that he took the dungeon with him to Legion's Con.
Yes.
No, I was happy to
people got to see it in
it.
person. So I'm most excited for the show. I'm most excited to meet everybody. I told Curtis 2 weeks ago. That's the number one thing I'm excited for about the show is meeting everybody that I've been watching and talking to for the last 3 years. And then the second thing I'm most excited for is just for people to see my work in person.
Yes.
That's why I'm not shipping anything out. Like I told Brett, it's a shame. I could ship that castle to you tomorrow, but you got to wait till July, man. It's got to be on the table, you know, for everybody to see. There'll be a sold sign on it, but
it's insane.
Nothing even like
this is.
Is CarverCon going to be gateway to getting you to Legion's Con this year? Or?
You know, I've told people before. You know, I'm getting a double booth at CarverCon. Nice. And I've joked before, but literally someone has to die for a booth to open up at Legion's Con.
You can come as
everything's
maybe and get
everything's grandfathered in. You know, Brian has offered to give me a slice of his table, but I don't mean the soundless way. But if I don't have a full booth, it's not worth the logistic. It's a logistical nightmare even getting the CarverCon. I'm going to be spending over $1,000 to ship everything to Brian's house.
Wow.
And then I'm flying and all that. So, but again, I don't care about the money. If I break even, I'll be happy. It's just going to the show. So Legion's Con, I told Brian this, I think CarverCon is going to be my show every year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever do Legion's Con. The other thing too is I take the whole week of Thanksgiving off every year. It's very important to me and my family. And Legion's Con is like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. So it's taken me 6 months. It's going to take me 6 months to build my inventory for CarverCon, and I'm going to be really burnt out after CarverCon.
Oh yeah.
There's no way I could turn around. I've got like a million things I want to build for myself that I can't do till July. So there's no way I could do 6 months getting ready for CarverCon and then immediately go into Legion's Con and then take a week off for Legion's Con and 2 weeks later take the week off of Thanksgiving. So I hate to say it, but I will never go to Legion's Con as a fan if I'm not having a booth. So this sounds ridiculous, but I might never set foot in the Legion's Con ever. CarverCon is going to be my show.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's going to be my yearly show. I'm going to put. I kind of figure from December to July, I build for CarverCon, and then I come home and I build for myself from July to December, and then rinse and repeat the next year.
I love these mini ones that you have here too, Mark. These are awesome.
These are all for the show, man. All this stuff. I'm going to have, I told Curtis, I'm going to have stuff starting at $20 going up into the multi-$100 range. So if you've got a $20 bill in your pocket, you got a $100 bill in your pocket, I'm going to have every size, every price point. And my stuff is going to be, that is your tavern right there, Greg.
Yes. So
before painting. And again, it's not a full tavern. Obviously, it's just a little sliver of a corner. But
it's perfect, though. It's perfect because I want a lot of space.
Yeah, and that will not fit in a dead off. It's a little bigger than it's about a couple inches bigger on each side than a dead off. But
that's okay.
That is yours, buddy.
I think anybody that doesn't get to Mark's table by like 10 a.m. is just going to see like sold signs on it.
Right.
I don't know, but
I'll leave my tavern there so people could see it. And
that is yours. Yeah, it's not fully done. The torches aren't on that one, but yeah, all my bigger stuff. I told Curtis I've been kind of building in order. So all of my small, medium, large, and larger displays are all done. And like with the stables behind me, I've got like 3 or 4 pretty big pieces that I'm going to be doing from now to June. I hope to have, and Brian will know this, I hope to have the larger pieces claimed before the show. Because it's going to be a lot to ship them there. And exactly.
This one's mine finished, right, Mark?
That is yours finished.
Looks gorgeous.
With your bar tops as requested.
Love it.
Or your high tops, you know.
Wait a minute. What's Paul doing back there? What's Paul?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Oh, action figure.
I do have a second I do have a second tavern coming with me. That's it's instead of wood floor and plaster walls, it's a stone floor and stone walls. That one's
How
not
much
plain.
would something like that be?
This one, I think I didn't even talk to you about this yet, Greg. I think these tavern pieces are going to be 165.
Shoot, that's ridiculous.
But I told Curtis, people are going to be pretty shocked. People are going to be pretty shocked at my prices. I'm selling everything at the con for about 25 to 50% less than I would sell it for online.
I didn't even ask you. I was just like, I want that. Not to say,
and you don't have to pay shipping. You know,
so I'm not kidding. That's the reason why you need to come CarverCon, right? Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Dub paid about $650 for me to ship the dungeon to him.
Whoa.
And I am covering. There's the other one up above there, Curtis, next to Nathan Drake. That's the other tavern. But
yeah, that one's
another thing.
Ooh.
If you come to CarverCon, I'm footing the shipping bill, so I'm losing about $1,200. It's going to cost me probably to ship everything. So if you buy something from me online, you pay shipping. I'm paying shipping to CarverCon.
Just have Brian go out there and pick it up from you. Brian will do it. He's not
what I'm doing is I'm shipping everything. Thank goodness I'm shipping everything to Brian's house. And then I'm getting to Ohio on Wednesday night. I told Brian like Thursday, you know.
So
we'll get everything.
Be sure to show up early on Tuesday for an awesome garage sale at Brian's house.
I need one of these mini ones too. I love these mini ones also, Mark.
I've got like 5 or 6 in every size coming with me.
Yeah, those are gorgeous. I love those.
I try to do all different, you know, I got temple ruins, I got grass, I got stone ruins, I got the one with Sir Elijah, that castle piece. Everything from about there up is all coming to the show. That's gonna be at the show.
Dig it.
I've been having an absolute blast.
You want to build before you start?
I made a full I made a full list in Excel back in December of I want 6 of this size piece, I want 6 of this size piece, 5 of this size piece, 5 dead offs, 4 what I call mythic size, like this one behind me, and I started building in order. I started with the smallest stuff, and have worked my way up. Yeah. So it's been a blast. I'm really excited. I don't do this for the money. I do this for the love of building. It's still very flattering and humbling to me that these pieces are sitting in people's houses. Like Brian will say, it's crazy to me that like Curtis in Missouri has a piece of mine in his collection room. And it's very humbling. So I'm doing this for the love of building and the love of the community and meeting all you guys and getting stuff on the people's shelves.
Yeah.
Even if I don't break even, I could care less.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait.
So
cannot wait. Well, we got you under about 11:30. So I do have to hop off. Listen, I appreciate all you guys. It's been awesome seeing your guys' customs. Like I said, I've never even done a pop and swap. So seeing you guys painting figures always blows me away. It's you guys are all super impressive, masters at your craft. Yeah, I agree.
Great work.
So
amazing talent. So yeah, I'll have you on, Mark, and we'll get some more orders in for these dios. Thank you very much.
That sounds good. I am running out of time. I am running out of time though, so I'm almost to the point where I can't take any custom orders.
Okay.
So if anyone does want something custom, it'd have to get into me pretty quickly.
And they can contact you through Instagram.
Yeah. I've got about 3 more this size of the stables. I want to do like a Castle Ruins piece. I want to do a a couple of the big pieces. But this thing is, like I said, this thing is deceptively big. It's 24 by 34.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
So anyway, that's it, gents.
I appreciate you,
Thanks
Mark.
for having
Thank
me on,
very
Greg.
much, man. No problem.
Appreciate you guys. I hate to run. I'll be listening in, but I got to head out.
Yeah, no
All right.
problem.
All right.
It was great to finally meet
All
you,
right.
Mark.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mark.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure, Mark.
I'll see you guys on the show.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Right.
Heck, man.
He's just doing it to mess with you now.
Now I am. Yeah. My
Talking
screen.
You know
it kept-
Schmerber, you know he
Mark.
likes to do that.
Poor
It was
Mark
mess-
is like sitting here talking and you're zooming in on my ugly mug.
I was not trying to do it on purpose. Like my screen was doing weird stuff, so I was trying to like maximize the screen, but it kept
The first time
maximizing
maybe,
you,
not the
and
second
I'm
or
like,
third time you didn't.
I'm like, what the hell? And it kept throwing Mark off, and I felt bad. I'm not trying to do that on purpose, but now it's just funny, especially when people tune out. If they tune out or they're on their phone, then I'll like zoom in on them.
Yeah, I was trying to read the messages from the YouTube, and I'm like, wait, what? Why am I on the screen?
Why am I maximized for? All right, buddy. All right, Brian, you're up, buddy. You are up. I don't have a lot for you. I've
Tough
got
act to
the.
follow.
I
Good
can't
luck,
hear half of you
Brian.
guys. I can only hear Rick now. After he left, it messed it up. So I'm going to jump out and come back in if you can even hear me.
Oh, for shit's sake. Okay.
Who was that
I was going to
guy?
ask.
Yeah, who
Mark,
was that guy?
a while back, he did a Santa, speaking of his holiday stuff, he did a Santa chimney and like a mantle, just a real small vignette that I wish he would do some more of. To go
You
with
should
like,
ask him.
the naughty or nice Santas that they did a couple years ago. I
Paul, are
think
you
that
going to
had a
go
light up.
to CarverCon?
Too far for me. I wish I could.
Dude, it's Ohio. Come on.
Too far for me.
Yeah.
I'll see you at ToyCon in a couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anybody else going to CarverCon besides me?
I should have a table there.
Nice.
Look at
Yeah,
you,
same.
traveling. Yeah.
Jay
It's
and
my
Pat,
first table,
like that.
actually, and a 10-hour drive, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, it's a ways.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've got the 8 to 9 hour drive, so I feel that.
I got
a good thing Ohio is so exciting to drive through. It's just so stimulating driving through beautiful Ohio.
I'll take your word for
Yes.
it. I live here and
Like
I'm not seeing it.
Are
But
you tagging along with anybody, Pat?
I'm going to
driving
be
up by
traveling
yourself?
with somebody. Haven't figured out exactly who yet. I'm trying to convince Armstrong
Gotcha.
to come out and share my table.
Oh,
with me.
nice.
yeah, I've been trying to get Nate to come out too.
That's a road
I've
trip
been,
movie
waiting
if I
to
ever
hear
heard
back
one.
from him.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm sneaking in the trunk of the McCoys, so.
Nice.
They said they're strapping you to the hood. I don't know what you think about trunk.
That's fine with me as long as it's, not hailing at the time.
One of those little U-Haul trailers, the little box trailer, maybe.
Right.
Some sandwiches and a lawn chair. I mean,
That's the Joe enclosure.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. Yeah.
Dude, I would take
Car
that.
that they've reckoned that.
You wouldn't even have to get a room; just stay there the whole weekend.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Little
Company car-
inflatable
you-
mattress.
You remember the end of Smoking a Bandit 2 where they pull out at the end with the trailer for the elephant?
Mhm.
That's gonna be the McCoys pulling in with Joe. He's gonna have his own little enclosure right there, just like chilling. It's gonna be awesome. And it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Freaks is trying to he hit me up and I didn't message him back. He is in Michigan like I am. My only issue is that if my wife comes, because I have a table and all of the back of my car is going to be full of stuff. So if my wife doesn't go, I can pick you up, Freaks. But if she does go, I got no room, man. I got no, unless you sit right in the middle, sit on the middle console. If you sit on the middle console, then I can make it work for sure.
Pick up the hump.
Somebody asked me something. I'm sorry. What was that?
You just swing by Florida and grab me too. Bring me up to Carver.
Yeah. It's on the way. Yeah, for sure.
16-hour drive for me.
Well, I mean,
a little tough.
I don't know if Chris James is gonna make it, but a lot of times he'll drive to these things. So you might want to talk to him and maybe you guys can swing it.
Omar driving up, Greg, do you know?
I don't know. I think he said he wanted to. He was going to try. So
That's a long haul.
yeah, it's a long ways, but I think, and I know Brian is, it's his thing, and I hate to lift his, make his ego even bigger. But I think that I know his head is big enough.
I'm sorry. That's the different Dio guy with the ego. That's not me.
Oh, God,
yeah, that's the royalty asshole. That's not me, dude.
That's fair.
That's valid. But no, yeah. I think CarverCon is going to be like Legion's Con in the summer. I think it's
that's
going
the goal.
Be, yeah.
So next year, I'm already talking to the hotel. Next year will be 2 days. So
nice.
Yeah. It's going to be once we get that done, the first one done. People are going to see like how awesome it was, and then you're going to see more people. Hopefully to book for next year and get Paul Zach out there. I mean, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Just swing down around and then come back up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go Florida first.
Right.
I'll get Rick, and then I'll come back around and pick
Get your helicopter and pick me up.
Yeah, there you go. It's the old school with the pedals, like in the cartoon.
You'll never make it.
Never
make it. That's a lot of pedaling.
That's a lot of pedaling. But you can see that though, right?
Yeah. Oh, so kind of like a Wacky Racers kind of thing.
Yes, Wacky Racers. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. I can be Mugsley. You can be
Muttley. I got
Muttley. Yeah, Muttley. Yeah, exactly. So Brian was at MuskyCon. Good seeing you, buddy. And he brought a cavalcade of items, and he has a sale going on now for the remainder of the stuff.
It's kind of funny. I actually got an order for one of Rick's friends while we were on here.
Nice.
Joe P.
That's great.
Yep. Joe, he hit me up just a little bit ago, and he's like, hey, I'm actually on here with Rick right now, so I think he might be watching it now. So
I enabled that purchase. I sent him your link.
You get a commission on that, though, right, Rick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
You should.
Yeah, for sure. So here's the list of things. Here's the prices.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all the pillars are gone. The pillars are always a hot thing. Candles are gone. I still have all those available. All the tall torches, except for the candles, are good to go. Map packs are gone. Those are things I didn't expect to catch on like they did, but I got a couple dice towers left.
I was surprised those are left, actually. Those are cool.
Yeah, I need a dice tower, Brian.
Now, do you have like a 3D print like inside of that, and you build that around that, or how's that work?
Nope, all foam. It's pretty much I make a shell inside that's like the dollar store hobby foam, where it has like the little thin piece of foam with the two pieces of like cardstock board on each side of it. I use for like the inside, and I build up the shell of it with that, and then I go through and just use pink foam to make it look pretty.
So is there something inside that causes the dice to sort of tumble around?
Yeah, there's like it bounces down 3 tiers and then comes out to the front right there.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I have A and C still available of those.
I cannot believe we don't have a Castle of the Four Sides dice tower in the RPG Kickstarter. That makes
sense.
Yeah, we need that.
Pat, you gotta make some suggestions, man.
Benny,
I have.
Benny says, how much are the towers? I just showed the graphic, Benny. Come on, man. You gotta pay attention.
They're 25.
Uh-huh.
There you go. And then Benny, you said I don't have a car. I don't have a car.
Yeah, I saw that too.
How do you not have a car, bro?
He's got a bike.
He's got a bike, but he had a car at one point also.
What happened, man?
I do a road trip with him, but he's not driving my car. No,
he's a he's a truck driver. So
he's a FedEx driver. He ain't
FedEx truck, and he could go pick up Rick, pick up Paul.
Might as well go save Mark on some shipping too. Bring all the
exactly. Come on, man. Come on, Benny. Let's
do your logistics thing, Benny. Come on.
Let's figure it out.
$25 a steal on those dice towers.
It really is.
Consider how much time is put into making that. Like $25 that's exposure money right there. It's just getting them out there.
Yeah, depending on how they do, my plan is to have more at CarverCon as well. I want to incorporate different things to it as well, but we'll see how it goes.
Mark says 2 days is what I was hoping to hear, Brian. Yeah, heck yeah, man. More time to sell stuff.
Do you worry about the drop off on Sunday? Everybody always says Sundays are so much slower at some of these shows compared to Saturdays.
I mean, a little bit, but like one of the things I've talked to a few vendors is like, it's a distance for me to come. I want to, but if it was a 2-day show, I wouldn't have a problem. It's like a 1 day. And I get that completely. So it's like, and plus sometimes like people just aren't able to make it on Saturday, and if Sunday might be more convenient for them. And, there's all those different things that kind of weigh into it. But yeah, like at Legion's Con especially, you could see a definite change from Saturday to Sunday.
But if
and
people
like
are
other shows
traveling,
like that.
right, they're not. It doesn't make a difference. They're probably easier to stay for 2 days, if anything.
Right. And I don't. Hopefully, like this year, I'm gonna have some round tables off to the side, and for people to kind of just congregate and hang out and stuff during the day, rest while they're walking around. Or I don't know if Dirks has mentioned something about paint areas. And I was like, wow, how these tables are. We're more than welcome to have them set up over there. So we might have something like that going on, and so it's like cool. It's kind of fun making a con because you're like, what can I do with this area, and trying to figure out the floor plan and all this other stuff, and it's kind of fun in that aspect, and then it's also nerve-wracking in that aspect at the same time. It's weird. So it's like I'm still trying to throw everything as much as I can into what I have room-wise, and
yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. And there's fall off, I think, at every con, but just go and have fun.
Once you stay, you can socialize.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what Heinrich was just saying. It's like use the slow times to, go and browse and look at other people's tables, and
the painting thing at Legion's Con is fun, where they do a head and you can sit and paint a head with everybody. That's fun.
Yeah,
maybe cool. Think about doing like a torch type of thing where you paint the holder for the torch.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to find ways to incorporate like Dio stuff into it as well. Like I would like to have originally when the plan for the community projects was there was going to be 2 of them. You could either do like the custom one that is up currently, or you could do like a basic Dio one. But I ended up just going with the one for this year, and maybe with it being 2 years next time around, there'll be more time for, showing them and stuff. I'll try and do that as well.
I love that idea that you had.
You also have a charbot. Get people to paint the charbot.
There you go, right there.
See, I thought about that, but at the same time, I don't want to make it sound like, hey, he's just trying to get more money off of people by making them buy
you are,
own.
But
yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
You should do like at Carver. You should do like a foam instructional like Dio carving thing. I would sit and watch that, dude.
The liability there with the blades.
I mean, you could do it. I mean,
but at your own risk.
Give them like those pumpkin carver things.
Here's the pumpkin cutter.
Those pumpkin, that you carve the pumpkins with. Give them one of those,
All right. I mean, I want to do like panels next year, like with different people, like our. Have different customizers in our community, like come up and talk and stuff and kind of share their process of stuff. Do a couple different ones with the different panels, stuff like that. I'd love to do a Dio one, especially like, seeing how we got the actual King of Dio showing up. And then I wanted to get other Dio people involved as well. I was trying to for this year, and it's just kind of fell through a bit. So it's just right now, it's mainly just Mr. C and I guess me, and Eric Bryson's going to be there as well for now. So I want to incorporate more Dio people into it as well, seeing how that's where I kind of started and came from.
Mark says, what about an area where you have no Dio parts, where you have Dio parts and pieces for people to set up on their own and places their figures for them to take pictures of their figures? How about some periods in this sentence, man? And a dial for them to see how easy it is. But no, that would be cool to have like a little spot to check out or to try out your own.
Right. That's something definitely. Yeah. This all comes down to the room thing again. Like next year, I want to try and. There's a couple rooms right outside the hall. There's one. It's like this big meeting area. It's not really huge, but it's like a decent meeting area that could be used for something like that.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna look into trying to get that as a part of a next year's group for like the panels and stuff like that. And I think that would be something that will be incorporated into that area as well.
You know what was fun, and I think Brendan was in on this too, when Faisal and Elijah went outside of the hotel and they were taking pictures of, of the figures out in kind of nature and stuff. That was rad.
And we will be revisiting that again. That'll be something that's done on the same day as Intern for a Day.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to grow that this year. That was a lot of fun.
It was. Yeah, I went after at the end of the show. We're all kind of waiting to leave, and it was sprinkling, and I was like, Faisal, Elijah, let's go out real quick. And, we took some pictures, and that was a blast. That was like one of the highlights of the trip.
Did you learn anything?
No, I mean,
you're supposed to say yes. You're supposed to say yes, Greg. I learned so much.
You can't learn talent. You can't learn talent.
That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. Talent, you can absolutely learn talent.
I don't think so. I think you got to be born with
nobody. Oh God, no. That just negates all the hard work all of us artists and customizers actually put into this stuff by saying, "Oh, you have talent." It's like, no, we put in a lot of hard work to get to where we are.
I'm not negating that at all.
I know. I'm just saying, like, when people are like, "Oh man, I wish I had your talent." It's like, well, put the work in.
I agree with that. No.
Haven't you heard
I just want to have fun.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice.
Well, it's that 10,000 hours.
That's how I got to Carnegie Hall.
For sure.
The hardest part about getting that talent is taking that first step, though. Is like there's a lot of people that just write it off as like, there's no way I could do this.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like, I've heard that a lot, and I'll be like, you'd be surprised how much easier it is to make a dial than you're thinking it is.
Right.
I was like, anybody can do this shit. It's not hard at all. It's just taking the time and, just messing around.
I don't think it's fair to yourself, though, to compare yourself to, Jay's work or, Paul's work or something. It's like, have fun and start at your own level and enjoy what you're doing.
You have to let yourself fail. Like, my Instagram name is literally Low Fidelity Customs because when I started posting, it was shit. And it was like a way of me like acknowledging that out of being self-conscious because that it was not great. My oldest customs are like, I have them for sentimental value, but they are not. I mean, I started doing this stuff in 2019. It's a lot of years. Oh, that's me.
That's you, man.
I'm going to go ahead and take off because we got some place we got to head to. But thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, Brian. Man. Take care.
Good to see everybody. Thanks, Brian.
So I posted a sale on the Cabal this morning.
You did.
Most of these are the pictures from that. Just the double of that.
Yeah, I've got a ton of slides, and you could tell us like which ones are for sale, which ones may be gone, which ones are not for sale or something.
No, I got questions. I didn't really check. There are some questions about them, but I didn't see if anybody actually bought any or said they're just people asking some questions.
Yeah.
I love that head sculpt. Emil did that.
It's so cool.
It's like the third one of those I've done. It's so much fun to paint, and it's bonkers because it like looks kind of like scary from certain views, but like straight on, it looks like he's just like really energetic and having a lot of fun, I think. So, and I really
wants to be him. He just wants to be him.
He's just kind of like a wild man. But I like painting the Sphexian. Well, that's not what I mean. That torso, the Ninian. Well, that's from Koi, I guess. But I really enjoy painting those torsos and dry brushing them because there's so much texture.
So it's fun. It's fun to paint with textures.
I love painting with texture because, with Turbo Dork, if you are using a color shift paint and then you dry brush a regular metallic over it, you get like a very, very, very different effect. And it doesn't look like, when I first started using that paint, it was kind of like a gimmick. It felt like a gimmick. But once you start really messing with it, you get like a real interesting effect. Those are for sale. That's for sale. that actually does go perfectly with the green Armory Knight. It just has that color shift to like purple green.
That's awesome. Now that's all the paints you use are Turbo Dork. Is that like that's a certain brand of paint, right?
Yeah, Turbo Dork is a brand of paint, and everything I do is either metallic or color shift. It's not everything I use, but I use it on almost everything. I like it because it gives like a really kind of like psychedelic vibe. That's a little bit of like an optical illusion. Kind of. That's not Turbo Dork though. That's just neon. Also, that he's also for sale. So that is just paint. I paint that black and I dry brush it white, and then I go back in and do like those details, and then I use an airbrush to just do the gradient and blend.
I think that's insane. Like the gradient, like the paint, you know, how it changes is just.
I learned it from I find that some of the best painting instructional videos are miniature painters, especially people who do Warhammer stuff and do like kind of synthwave. So I got that Heresy for Heretics I love his channel. So that is literally exactly from his channel. He's for sale too. These names are kind of dumb, but I really like.
I love the names. I think the names are hilarious.
I like writing backstories for characters if I can, because it's fun for me. Because like I was creative writing minor, so I really. What are you talking about?
He says you like the shrooms.
I won't comment on that. So this is I love this torso. I have one more of those. That'll be the third one I do when I get to it. And that shield is so cool. That's Jason Rodriguez. Cool.
Jason Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I love that none of your customs are similar. You know, if there's anything similar, it's the unsimilarity and like the colors. You know what I mean? The colors, like you could tell, oh, that's Jay's. Like you could tell the paints that's yours.
I think you'd be surprised. I have an enormous amount of just indigo nights. A lot. I can't stop. I don't know why. I really think there's something like very dark and evil about that color on a night.
The starfish really.
I misunderstood that sentence for a second.
That's Mark being funny.
So yeah, the starfish is his boss.
That's right. Sig says your work is commenting, yelling really.
This is
Elliot.
Yeah, I love the names.
Instead of Missy Elliott.
Yeah, there's there's more. It was like she puts her. I don't remember. There was I had a second part to that, but this is for sale. And it is, I really don't want to sell it, but I think I may remake it. I love that Snaketail from Planetary Dog Toys. And a lot of these all look better in person. I have to do editing after I take the picture to make it look
right
close to what it looks like in person. But her especially, she happens to look a lot better in person. This is something I brought to Legion's Con, kind of like, do I sell this?
Yeah.
And then
you and I had talked about that.
I'm going to buy this, and they didn't.
Yeah, that's great.
You and I had talked about that, Jay, about how things like Jay was saying that he has to, when he takes a picture, he has to edit it to make it more look like it does in person.
Yeah, that doesn't look anything like that in person.
No. And I'm glad you saw it too, Paul.
It's very purple. Yeah, it was great to see that at ZolaCon.
Nothing I can do is going to make it look.
No.
In order to even take pictures, where I take pictures, I have 6 Ulanzi lights and 6 ring lights, all surrounding it, because otherwise you can't even see the color shift.
It's hard to capture that color shift at certain angles.
Yeah.
So go see Jay's stuff in person.
Ton of stuff in that color.
Yeah, I got to see his stuff at Lehigh last year in person and ZolaCon and Legion's Con. Stuff's incredible, Jay.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate that a lot. I was very nervous. Like Lehigh was the first time I had anything in person for anybody to see, and I was like really nervous and really self-conscious. But yeah, I got partially because I do the editing before I do the pictures. So I was like, what if this doesn't look the same to people? But the reception was really good, and it made me feel great, and that was like really me starting to get involved in the community as well at that time. So
sorry, Omar.
Comment. And going back to your snake, build another snake and sell that one if you don't want to part with the first one.
I have one more tail left, and then there's like another snake that I'm selling that I also didn't want to sell, but like I don't have room for all this stuff. So that's one of the reasons I'm selling it. And also just selling it allows me to buy more figures and paint to make more things. This is one of my favorite backstories. She's also for sale.
Oh,
yeah, I love this one. This is one of my favorites too.
That one was I don't paint faces very well, but that did come out pretty good.
Or you could have Trevor take pictures of all your stuff.
Trevor has one. Trevor, take pictures of the one you have. I said that in such a nasty voice. I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorites, Jay. I love this one too.
Thanks. It's a really cool kit. I got that kit from onepercase.com. It's Jason, my friend Jason, and so I got the skirt and the head and the pauldrons. And the great thing about the head is he separated it. It's an old school customs head, but he went ahead and kind of like however you do it with the 3D model. So you actually take the feathers out, which makes painting it a lot easier. He does that with a lot of sculpts, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I'm not good at details when everything's very close together. Also for sale.
That's
those
wild.
Head sculpts that were done by, I don't remember if it's I think it's Blackbeard Thatch, and if it's not, it's Gian Art. I'm not positive. And the head also, those are like freaking crazy sculpts. I got those from Josh Brown. And the head, I got one from Josh Brown. Rocket Fist Customs and Josh Brown have those. And those are like insane sculpts. Okay, so actually that's Gian Art, and that is Brian Ramos. He has ideas for a lot of these sculpts, and the hands were from a dream he had that he remembered, and he commissioned those as head sculpts. I'm like 40. I'm like 47. So like, we'll say whatever is.
I was laughing at the comment.
That was my response to that. I'm beyond those years.
Yeah, every custom is so different.
This is also like, I really like that one a lot.
Yeah,
he's very Snake Man from the He-Man line, like the Horde guys.
I love those. But this is also, if anybody likes the band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, it's a tribute / pun on one of their albums. They have an album called Nonadon Infinity, and that's the end of my story about that. What is that?
Can you tell me about the pauldrons? Because I'm trying to look at them.
So those are the pauldrons from the Ninium. It's
the
just
paint is what I'm.
Oh, okay. So
sorry.
The actual, I was going to say, so the paint on the body is one paint, and it's two different colors, and like the one that you have is one paint. If you use the paint over, I don't know why I'm losing my voice. If you use it over white, that paint is orange, and if you use it over black, it's green. So I just dry brushed it and then use the airbrush over that. And then the pauldrons are this paint that is called Laserface. I have something behind me. You're not gonna be able to see it here, but Laserface is insane because it's described on their website as a laser light show. So Laserface is like, there's no point in me even showing it, honestly.
Okay.
I would need some lights, but like,
okay, sorry.
That's what it looks like with a decent amount of light. It's just like forward facing, it's that red, and then it goes to yellow, and then like a little bit of green. It's freaking nuts. It's one of my favorite paints. It's just hard to match with things. I have a whole figure I'm working on that looks wild. That is not a custom figure of mine.
Right.
Dad?
Daddy?
That's my knowledge. That's just another one of the gradients. I've done a bunch of those. So like, again, like I've not sold a lot, just because I'm starting to sell things, but these sell. Like I've had the best response as far as people actually buying to getting, call it like, Dirk has one, Curtis bought one. I sold two. I sold one to Adam from the studio. One to somebody else bought one at Legion's Con. They sell better than anything else I make. It's just
Dirk having one of these makes total sense because he was doing the Rainbow Hagnons.
Yeah, that's true.
Dirk has two figures of mine. Well, the one he has, the second one was a gift just for letting me set up at Legion's Con.
Is Turbo Dork, the people that make Turbo Dork, sending you paint at this point for the amount of advertising that you're doing for their paints?
Yes.
Okay. I would hope they would.
I started, I had a relationship, like I started talking to the guy from Turbo Dork. This is a long time ago. I used to mostly like weird takes on Joe characters using the classified line. And he's a huge Cobra Commander fan. So he asked me to do like a commission, and I had not sold the figure yet. And then he said he wanted to put it at the table at conventions. So like I was very, very, very nervous, but I did it because like I couldn't say no to that request. And it's still there. They just were at Adepticon, and I see it every time there's a video, which is like really crazy and humbling. Like it's still bonkers to me that I mean, anytime anybody buys anything that I make, it's humbling. And the idea, like you were saying, like having something in somebody else's house is amazing to me. Like it's so cool.
Right.
Like I make these for fun. I don't have room for them. If I had the money, I'd probably give them away. That's a crazy thing to say, maybe, but like it's just cool that people want it. It's so cool that people want them. And I really like doing black and white stuff like this, which is kind of like an influence I take from the Moon Knight comics that are like drawn by Declan Shavely. And there was a Moon Knight comic called Black, White, and Blood, which is where I got that idea from. I just used a toothbrush with Citadel blood for the blood god and just splatter painted and got it all over myself. And I looked like I had been gushing blood.
I like you could do that trick with an airbrush
black
too.
And white.
You can do that trick with an airbrush too, with the red, and you use a clothespin and bounce the paint off a clothespin. You'll get that similar effect.
Really? That's interesting. I wonder if I could do that with splatter paint with neon, because using a toothbrush with do splatter paint is like really messy.
The only problem is with neons, it's so thick you'd have to thin the neon down to get it through an airbrush.
Yeah, well, there's a great neon for airbrush painting. It is golden high flow acrylics, which I don't know, which is like you can't see it, but I use that in the airbrush all the time. And
sorry,
you don't
I'm slow.
Golden airbrush, and then the Army Painter airbrush neons are fantastic. That's what I use for the neons. All the stuff I used in the gradients is that. But I really love painting like that. It's a lot of fun, and it like allows me to like really hyper focus and just relax. And a lot of times I'll use like a Gundam marker and just draw in. Especially in the head, like you get like kind of a different effect if you are using. It looks like doodling,
like your shadows.
It look like doodling. That's like practice. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This is mostly just filling in the crevices, but it's really, really relaxing.
Kind of accentuates them though, right? The crevices and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, my favorite things when it comes to painting are dry brushing and just like going back and really like something that has really, really great texture. I always want to paint because that's what's relaxing.
It's almost like that cell shading effect that people have been doing on some figures.
That's what I try. That's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was waiting to say that. It definitely has that cell shading look that, especially on the Transformer line that people are doing. It's got a cool cartoon look to it.
Thanks.
It almost looks 2D. It's insane.
I try to do that. So like Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters, and they had not made like the Mr. Knight, in the suit figure. They still haven't done it except for the TV version. And so I've done a ton of customs of that. And then like like Moon Knight is a ninja using different bodies, like different like ways he could exist. And that's how I started doing this. And I didn't expect it to look as good as it wound up. So I just enjoyed it. And that's Anaconda Lisa Rice, the Secretary of Snake.
Rice.
Anaconda Lisa Rice. That's Secretary of Snake. When I was making these slides, I was cracking up, man.
I really enjoy coming up with these names, and it usually happens at like 1 a.m. when my mind is like a little bit too like unhinged. But that's a torso from Wolf King, and the head is also from Wolf King. And I like the idea of instead of doing like a Medusa, doing like a spacesuit.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I thought I would never sell, but again, I just need to make space and make more things. So,
for sure. And it's nice, people have an opportunity to have something that you made.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And a lot of the people who bought stuff, it's just an honor for people to have it. That is, this is something I started doing more of. Is this like this green paint is a color shift that's just green to like a brown, so it kind of is camo on its own. This is just one paint, but then mixing in more acrylics with that. I like that. I've really enjoyed doing that. I've done a bunch of Doom figures, like tributes like that. And that head sculpt is by Old School Customs, and it is freaking great. So much fun to paint that thing.
It looks awesome.
I love painting aliens and bugs, and I hate bugs in real life, but they are fun to paint.
Yeah.
And that's this also I didn't want to sell, but
it's another one of my favorites too. I dig.
Well, this is the same exact paint as the one that you have. Yeah. I just that's also one paint. The purple is over black and the pink is over white. Or it's actually over pink, but it's one paint. The helmet is the only thing. The helmet and the blue are the only things that are like their own paint, and I guess the one wire. So I just painted it and then I filled it in. I really love pink. And then there are a lot of people like who do Warhammer. They do like what's called girly pop. So they'll do Warhammer figures and it's just really, really pink. And I think that stuff is really cool. People hate it. They really like get aggressive yelling at these. Like really in the comments, you see people like being really rude. But I think it's great.
Yeah. So what was your process on the primer for this? Like, what did you start at?
I just started everything. I use black. It's just because I have black primer and I don't know. I ran out of white primer and I never really bought more. But this is black, and then I just filled in the parts that I wanted to be white, hand brushing with white, and then after that, I lied. I'm sorry. I dry brushed the whole thing white just to get an idea of it. Like makes the sections easier to see, and I just go back and do some black, and then some like you can see like the shades of pink are different. So I'll use different pinks because it just changed. Like some of it's white, some of it's pink, some of it's a fluorescent pink, some of it's kind of like a more like burgundy.
Are you dry brushing the white and sort of just in all directions just to pick out all the highlights basically at once, or are you hitting it top down or what?
Dry brush it?
Yeah, with the white.
Yeah, I just do the whole thing top down because I can't. It's so much. There's again, this figure right? I was so excited to get these and paint them because it's just so much going on, and I found it really, really difficult to paint because hand painting Turbo Dark, it's like the least opaque paint that has ever existed. So like it's difficult to section it out. So I found it easier to do with this paint. But the dry brushing really helps kind of, there's so many different thank you. There's so much different recesses that dry brushing really helps separate that. And like, you know, one of the things I was thinking when I made this is like, there are no action figures that are very pink. But you know, when I posted this, the women in the cabal like really reacted to it. Not this one, the one actually that you bought.
Yeah, I'm not a pink person either, but I was just like, God damn, this is beautiful.
And you know, my daughter loved it, and she looks at the stuff I make, but she had like a certain, like a real reaction to it. And I kind of like, you know, I guess like being a girl dad and only having a daughter kind of put it in my mind that like there's nothing wrong with things being super girly. It's kind of cool. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but like you don't see stuff, like nobody's making stuff like that as far as manufacturers are concerned, which is because they're marketed towards, you know, boys / men. But pink is my favorite. Magenta is my favorite color. I haven't posted this anywhere. I just finished this last night.
Wow,
like, that's a fucking like unhinged.
That's cool.
Thank you. I think that this is an unhinged character when you have the mouth open. Like he looks like he's having a really good time. It's the Herculi is like a very kind of like freakish figure with the mouth closed, but with the mouth open, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, and I really like using that pink. So I think I have one more figure that I'm working on that I'm going to do in that colorway and then move on.
I would love to see this in person.
Yeah, that one's really nice. I really like that.
Thank you. This will be at CarverCon. I didn't have this posted to sell yet, but everything that I don't sell, and then there's a lot of stuff I haven't posted. Like I have a lot of stuff that's been on display for a while because I never intended to sell it. That I'm going to sell at CarverCon because I would like people to see it in person before buying it because it's been on display. So it's like it looks a little bit gently used and they'll be cheaper than other things I sell. But I would feel more comfortable with people seeing it in person first. So there's like a whole bunch of stuff.
That makes sense.
Bring everything I have that's not been bought that I didn't make for myself to CarverCon.
Yeah, bring all the fire.
I will. I won't light it on fire though. This I'm probably going to keep. But that's this. Pat was showing the head with the
with the crystals coming out of the.
Bearded, it's a bearded version. And that vest is made. It's like one of those vests that's designed for classified figures. And then that's also from One Per Case. He just sized it up for skeletons. He's got a ton of stuff that's like, he's got a poncho and then he's got a bunch of different vest options and some hats for skeletons. It's all so cool.
What was the name of the?
It's One Per Case. One like per like case. That's, I didn't say that well.
Shoot me that
0NEPERCASE.com.
Okay.
One Per Case.
I don't know why I'm getting Bone Chewbacca vibes.
I was thinking that too.
Like Chewbacca skeleton.
I've seen that now. That's also that laser. That's that laser. That's that laser face paint. Thank you.
I like the gun too.
That gun is, I got that from Rocket Fist Customs. It is super badass. Oh yeah, my daughter was never really.
Yeah.
My daughter had all mine.
You're cutting out a little bit, Jay.
There are only so many colors to use, so of course you're going to have to mix it up and use colors like pink.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he leans more towards Cosmic. There's more of a color palette with Cosmic than there is.
I agree. Yeah.
Your Mythics. It's a lot of brown,
leather and armor,
and silver. Yeah.
Am I still here?
Yeah, I agree.
You're here.
Yeah, you kind of cut out for a minute.
Yeah, that was weird. That guy, I love Bloodstained. I'm probably gonna wind up selling him, but he's here.
Wait, let me see that.
Because he's also the pictures.
Let's see it in person. I mean, yeah, that's cool, man.
Nice.
I thought of like Crystar, or like he's like a cool like cosmic comic book villain or something.
I really like the Brood. I don't do a lot of stuff that's meant to that like is really would fit into the actual way that figures are designed, like into like factions or whatever. But the purple in the Brood is so great. And that's this crazy head sculpt that the helmet comes off too. It's removable. And I love just like the pink in the ears, around the eyes, and the purple. And they're so funny. Like the Brood are like there's this like elegance, and like I imagine this figure doesn't convey it at all because it's barbarian. But like if you think about it, like I kind of think like they must all have like vampire butlers and like chalices of like
absolutely
chalices of like wine / blood or whatever. They just seem so pretentious and like haughty, and like I think it's hilarious as a concept to me. I don't make enough dwarves, but that's also again, so that head and that entire set is also as a coincidence from one per case. I don't know if that's on his site or not, but that freaking anvil is nuts.
It is.
I like that beer belly torso.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to do a dwarf with that bare chested beer belly torso like that.
Yeah, that was a fun one to paint. I don't know who sculpted it, but I did get it. The pauldrons, the arm attachment, the hammer, the head, the belly, and that's all from him. And that head is also Old School Customs. And I guess I sent you that one twice. That head is weird. I didn't even. It's complete coincidence. I mean, I get a lot of stuff from him because he's a friend of mine, but I get a lot of stuff from a lot of people when it comes to. I love the 3D parts. Are the reasons I wound up really getting into Horseman stuff, because the best 3D parts are made for this line. That's what really started. The first thing I got that was a Legion's figure was because I saw the 3D part that fit it like a while ago.
That's ogre scale on the left there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That head is just so cool.
That's a cool head.
That is also from one per case. It's a great head. There's so much texture in that beard, man. It's a lot of fun to paint. And that sword too, that sword is freaking enormous.
This looks like an album cover or something from the 80s to me.
Yeah.
It's just a rad.
Listen, I think about stuff like that a lot when I paint. Like I don't really like subconsciously, maybe because I listen to so much music and I really love album art, but like I think subconsciously there's like a lot of metal album covers that probably are in my head when I'm making things.
Did that horn come broken, or did you break it? Or it came
no,
broken?
but I did unfortunately break one of the beard pigtails or whatever you call it.
Damn it.
But I have another one of those heads and I can glue it back on, but I wanted to sell it, but I don't want to sell it like glued back on. We'll see. And apparently I sent you a bunch of shit twice. My bad.
That's all right. I just want to make sure I caught them all. I think we're almost done with.
That might be the last one. That is the Velocipede by Detour Customs stuff.
That's cool.
Great. It's so cool. That's the second one that I have made, and I really enjoy painting it. I love that sculpt.
That's another project I have on my list. I have one of them and I want to paint it.
Dude, that's the thing about the community is like everybody who is doing the 3D sculpting and the people who have stores, and every store is different because, they're selecting what they're selling, even if it's not like an exclusive, or they are choosing to have exclusives made and asking for certain types of characters. And you have people who are like the stores, they're kind of like artists themselves in the way that I can't think of the word. And you run like a gallery and you
curator.
Yeah, they're like curators, right? Like every site, they're like curating what they have. And that is one of the things about the community that blows me away all the time.
I agree.
And the sculptors,
I'm surprised that the Horsemen haven't done a cosmic speeder of some kind.
Yeah.
Just one person. I think we talked about that before.
There's no way they won't. There's no way they won't. It'll happen.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they'll work
like
on
a speeder bike type of thing.
Yeah, it's got to happen. Did that get shown? That got shown.
I don't know.
No, you didn't show that before.
That's Esfexine Gomez. And that is this actually is not finished, but I added it because I think that this is like what Pat showed, except for the
So Dino Riders figure there.
The bottom is from Borderland Horde. So Ben from Borderland designed that, and the top is Dirk's Designs, and then one gun arm is from Rocket Fist Customs, and I believe, I'm not positive, that the other arm is from Toy Forge, and if not, it is from Brian CB Make. I got it at Legion's Con 24, so I don't know if the only things that are actually from the factory on this are arms.
Nice.
It's a fun piece.
Like, it's just like silly, kind of like it.
Yeah.
A lot.
Is that little figure from Dino Riders?
No, it's part of the sculpt.
Oh, is it really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He just so like you can also
It's
take
tiny.
that top. Yeah, you can take that top and put it on a figure, and you have like a mech.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's very, very similar to a little Dino Riders figure from back in the 80s or 90s or whatever.
That is not something I'm familiar with.
It's got a little hammerhead style head.
Did I send this? I didn't send it on purpose. That's weird.
I think you sent it to me before or something.
Oh, I don't know, but that's also Borderland. That's Borderland Horde. John Horde does like a lot of stuff for them. They kind of like have these ideas and just send it to them. So that is get a lot of dragons that are and just paint them in different shades of blue and purple because in my family we love Lockheed and Kitty Pryde. This doesn't look like Lockheed at all, but I still did it. I just finished one for my daughter. It's actually her birthday today, and I didn't fucking wish her happy birthday. Holy
shit.
Happy birthday.
Hold on, guys. Listen,
you're still not too late. It's still today, right? So
yeah, it's fine.
And I wanted to show Mark Thomas. He had he did this for me.
I saw that. It's very cool.
And I was just like blown away because that metallic, I was like, because he'd said it first. He's like, I did the blue as metallic. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know about that. But then I saw it and I'm like, holy shit, man, this is amazing.
That's incredible.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Steady hand, those lines under the eyes are tight.
Oh man. And the dark around her eyes really accentuates the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it. Yeah.
Did great there.
And last but never least.
Oh, hi.
Hey, me. Joe.
Like, I only sent you one thing because I completely forgot. But I assumed, yep, you did exactly what I thought you would do.
Is that Orko colors?
Yeah, that's what it's meant to be. Orko.
Immediately got that.
What did I do?
The shoulder pads are his ears. I love it. You got the yellow eyes. You got the purple scarf going on there. Even the O is on the top of it. Like, it's great. I had so much fun doing this. I love painting the Charbots. They're so much fun. It's one of the reasons I recommended the Charbot before. It's just got so many good little pieces and spots to paint or not paint if you don't feel like it. It's still all the details still pop. It's just a lot of fun.
I have one. I keep forgetting to paint it. I need to paint mine. What kind of stand do you use, Joe?
Oh, that's the SH Figure Arts stand.
Okay.
Anywhere.
I've got a bunch of those.
It's the peg hole. There's a hole on the bottom of it, and it fits right onto the sand perfectly. Brian intentionally did that.
Okay.
Those eyes on that are awesome.
You don't like
Thank
Masters of the Universe stuff, I guess, huh?
It's more my most known stuff, that I do. Did Mosquito, I have to actually make one of those for Pixel Dan. He's waiting on me for that.
Nice.
I contacted him about it like a year ago. Thankfully, he has, he's not paying me or anything, but still, I said I would do it, so I should probably get on that. But yeah, I have a lot of fun. I saw Asphyxian figure, and I just looked at all the parts, and I went, that would make a perfect Mosquito. And so I went and did it.
Dry brushing that weapon really makes everything, all the detail pop really good.
Yeah, I made sure to use multiple reds on there just because, like, you got the helmet, but you also have the stuff coming out from under the helmet that I wanted to keep red. So I was like, okay, maybe I should make it like more of a organic, deeper red for the mandible.
That was a good call. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the paneling on the helmet, though, I kind of just painted in a wash on it. Like I use wash weirder or in a weird way instead of just like slapping it, smearing it on there. I literally just paint it into the crevices.
I do that sometimes too. Yeah.
It keeps
more control that way.
Color there, yeah. It keeps the original color there, and it keeps it so it pops nicely. But yeah,
I like the gun too.
The gun, the pictures don't do that gun justice. It is like 3 different shades of purple.
Yeah.
And I dry brushed the hell out of it, and like you can like see it, and it almost looks kind of organic in person.
How did you paint the chest plug that goes into there? Did you have some kind of blood inside of it?
I just painted it red.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm going to be doing for Pixel Dan is going to be a bit different. I've got some black to red color shift paint.
Cool.
And so I'm going to be using that for the logo.
That's cool.
Nice.
You're kind of known. You're kind of known for this.
Oh, yeah. I'm
So
sure
nice
people have heard me talk about this thing to death. But that one's probably my favorite custom I've ever done. I hate it and love it. Hate it because like I've progressed to a point where like I see all the flaws on it and hate that, but like at the same time I love it so much just because it's one of my favorite things I've ever done.
Didn't you do 2 of these?
Huh? I did do 2 of these. I also did I think I did 2 of the Mosquito. Yeah, I did 2 of the Mosquito as well. The other one I did is a little different. I wanted to make sure I had it just slightly different enough so I know which one my original was.
Yeah.
But also I fixed some issues that I had, with the original versus the newer one. Like the chest piece, I decided to make the black glossy instead of on here where it was matte. Which is, unfortunate. But this one's also just like, I had a lot of fun with it. There's so many levels of dry brushing to this guy that just does not come out in these pictures, but it really helps all the paneling pop.
Did you like that's just a lot of levels of dry brushing on the orange, or is it blending or shade? That's what I was wondering because it looks amazing.
No, it's a lot of dry brushing. I started. Yeah, no airbrushing on that guy at all.
It looks airbrushed. It's amazing.
Thank you. The lighting in that specific picture really helps giving it that look because there is a bit of an orange light to help the yellow pop a little more. Like there's like you can see like there's a bit of a gradients down by the legs. The actual one is not like that. That's just the lighting. As I've got it here. But all the details that pop on it on the armor, like that in person, that still pops in that way.
I love the way you separated the leg, like by the knee, to get that those shapes out.
Yeah, I agree.
That transition.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
And Mark says was wondering if it was for sale. Mark wanted to know.
It is technically for sale. It's got a high price though. It is a $400 figure because while I do not really want to part with it that much, but if you really want it, 400.
Everybody's got a
if you
price.
really want it.
Yeah,
that make me sell it price.
It's definitely. I'm open to selling it, but it's gonna cost you.
I hate to say this, but I gotta run. I'll watch the rest.
That's okay, Jay.
Because I'm also on another show at 1.
Oh,
Mr. Big Time. He's to leave you for another show.
I mean, I'm just going to be on customizing studio. I do it every Sunday.
No, you're fine, Jay. I appreciate you so much for being on here, man.
I appreciate you having me on, and it's been really awesome seeing everybody's work.
Yeah,
so I'm going to
again.
Replay. So
Happy birthday to your daughter too.
Yeah, don't forget.
I need to call her and tell her myself.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye guys.
Hey, buddy.
Take care, man. It's good talking to you.
You too.
All right.
But just another thing about before we move on from the Cyclone. I am obsessed with Cyclone, the character. It's my favorite Motu character. And just I was seeing David Williams make the Buzz Off. And I went, I want a Cyclone tribute. So I sat there and I scratched my head for days figuring out what head to use for that thing. And I was originally going to just use, a good old, whatchamacallem here, Xylarnian guard head. Because, he's got the helmet and Cyclone wears a helmet, but it just didn't have the right parts for it. And I ended up looking at a lot of the stuff Emil does. And he really thinks outside the box with a lot of his parts. And so I was just like, let me just look at all the heads I have of it, that are available. And just see if I could come up with something. And I just looked at that what's his name? The blue guy from series 1 of Cosmic. And I instantly Thygar, thank you. And I saw the crest he has, and I went, that's it. That's Cyclone right there. And one of the greatest things about it is the way his scales are shaped. There is a perfect outline for his face, like a helmet. So I was able to just make it so he has the blue face, and then the rest is all yellow.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I was very excited about the parts I used for that.
There's a stroke of genius there, Joe.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that head. I love how that turned out, but I hate the colors that I used. I really wish I went a little more muted. It's too vibrant, in my opinion. So I usually, when I paint heads, I like to make them match things, So, if somebody were to see me at Legion's Con or something, see my heads, I want them to be able to get my head and immediately put it on something without having to think about it, Yeah.
Put it on scaffold. You're good to go right there.
I was gonna say, that's scaffold colors.
That scaffold, trust me. It's a different shade. It's not yellow enough. But I want to see somebody pick up a flesh tone head, and if they want to put it right on top of the armory guys, it'll suit the armory guys, But sometimes that does not work out in the case of this guy.
Well, that guy would look really good on the Purple Knight.
Yeah, that's true too. I could see that.
Yeah. Ooh, that would actually be good.
This is a weird head sculpt to me.
Okay.
That is so strange.
It's like the Mac the Knife McDonald's head.
Yeah. So this thing, there's a huge story about this head. So it's a goblin head, and it has the ears that come out originally. And this is also one of the most fun heads to paint ever, just because of all the little nooks and stuff it has. But the head before I painted it fell on the floor. I like got up from my desk, knocked it over without realizing it. And so I went off to like the bathroom or whatever, and then I came back. And when I came back, I ended up stepping on it. One of the ears went into my foot.
Oh shit!
It was one of those situations where unfortunately things were gushing.
It's like stepping on a Lego.
No, this was worse than stepping on a Lego. Blood was, like I said, blood was gushing. Legos don't do that, thankfully. So like this thing drew blood. Like the original print was covered in blood, which I of course washed because trying to paint over that would be weird. But because of that, I was like, okay, well, I know I have to throw this out or find a way to salvage it. And so, you know, off. Yeah, well, both ears came off. But like I went with some green stuff, slapped it on each side, you know, to fill in the ear holes, and then I went, well, how am I going to paint this? Let's make it a badass night, and we're going to have the spikes on this thing have blood just to commemorate all the blood this head actually drew. Which, you know, so that one's a fun one that I did, and yeah, would not do it again.
One and done. One and done. I'm gonna grab some from your.
You tell people you literally pour blood, sweat, and tears.
Damn straight. I bled for this.
Let's see here.
But yeah, I my first two posts on my Instagram there, where it's the heads. I still have all those heads, and they're all currently for sale. If anybody's interested, they're $30. So go check out my Instagram. Yep.
Yeah.
I personally pronounce it Drow, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, Drow. Okay,
correct
I'm sorry.
Everyone. No, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, all the heads in those are for sale. There's about 30 heads total, 15 in each post. But yeah.
Yeah, my slides stopped at 100 for some reason. I was adding them, but it didn't. It stopped at 100, so yours got cut off.
Yeah, did the ones I sent you get cut off?
I think so. Are they on their Instagram?
Those were a thing. No, because I was gonna have it as a special debut on here for that custom, and then post it afterward.
Let me see if I can share them on my Facebook here. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize it stopped at 100.
Yeah. Well, now you know.
100 slides. That was my. Okay, here we go. Let me see here. 1 second. Loading. Okay. Let me go to this. Let me stop share. Then I got to go over here. It's a pain in the ass. People don't realize.
A lot of
I know.
It is a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. Okay. You guys see that? Can you guys see it?
Oh, yeah.
That is so damn cool. So cool.
I love Ram Man. He's another one of those ones I absolutely love from He-Man. He's like number 2 or 3.
Other way.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, who's that asshole?
I had so much fun making this. I came up with the idea randomly, but these are going to this guy's going to Alan Samont of what's his store?
Brain fart.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of his store, which is killing me. It's like Attorney is in the name of it. I can't remember what it's called.
Attorney of Dreams?
Yes, Attorney of Dreams. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I am awful with that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's one of a handful that I'm making for him.
Yeah, those are amazing.
Yeah. I love the choice of using the Red Jet armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really builds him out. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and it actually like mimics his armor a little bit because like he does have these like silver circles on his chest, the actual Ram Man, and I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
And I've gave him dwarf shins just to kind of like make him a little shorter because like
stocky.
Because he's always kind of shorter like in the original cartoon, and like his original toy, if I'm not mistaken, was even a little shorter. So
a little shorter, and then you could spring forward with the spring action legs. Yeah.
And it's just it gives him that silhouette that's just so Ram Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did a Ram Man dwarf custom before Cosmic came out years ago. And now I'm wishing I had waited seeing this. But I went dwarf scale with mine too.
Just have to build another one. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
Version 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah. So that one's weird. Like I always look at it and I hate how messy it is, but I did that intentionally because it's supposed to be face paint.
Face paint, yeah.
So and usually you want face paint to kind of be sloppy, just a little bit. So otherwise it doesn't feel like face paint. Because I've seen like they've made like figures of Punisher where he's got like skull face paint, and it doesn't feel like face paint because it's like just all so perfect.
Yeah,
it's too perfect.
I like this one. This one is clean, man. I really like
that
this.
sculpt. I love that sculpt, and thank you very much. It looks just like Everett Miller. Everybody who knows Everett Miller, like that sculpt is his face.
Right?
It is so weird. I have one that is. I did one that's just a regular Caucasian flesh tone, red eyes, and some horns and brown hair, and I just gave it to him because I was like, dude, this just looks like you. It's yours. Have it. He looked at it and went, "Oh shit, it does." But yeah, I love that head. I had a lot of fun. The gold doesn't pop as much as it does in real life because the horns and the eyes are gold. And just like in person, it contrasts so nicely with the shine and everything.
I'm always a fan of the red skin too. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Good job on the eyes. This one.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with that one. That one's actually my favorite sculpt up until I got my own custom sculpt. That's such a fun one to do. And the only reason those eyes look so nice is because I tried to do some blue eyeshadow there.
Yeah, I see that. I like
it. And I actually sat there and just watched a couple makeup tutorials just to learn how to get her to look right. Which, if you're ever painting women, go look up makeup tutorials. They will make you paint a woman a lot better. It will also just help you in general with the contouring of a face in general a lot better. It's something I highly recommend. So this way they're like Brendan was saying earlier, there's a lot of layers to skin tones, and makeup tutorials can help you bring that out. It's pretty cool.
You got two of the toughest things in there. The eyes, and it's a female. So those are two of the toughest things to nail. It seems like it's female, and then to get your eyes just right.
Yeah. It's a cool head sculpt too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it is. It's so good.
I like this one too.
Oh, that one was a fun one. I hadn't even seen the sculpt before, and then I was talking to Ogre John in the Cabal, and he was showing me some of the recent stuff he had printed randomly, and I saw that one, and I was like, "Oh, can I get one of those?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, sure." I was like, "Sweet," and I had so much fun painting that up.
Yeah, that's cool.
I also like I like doing the white eyes because I never make them actually white. I like to give them like just the slightest bit of blue, because even like with white against the white of those eyes against the skin color, it somehow that tint of blue makes it feel a little more white. It's something I found even like when like just doing art, my digital art, like when I go into my drawing programs, if I want something to pop as like, to pop on the screen as being more white than white, I add a little bit of blue, and it just gives this very sanitary white feel to it.
Mm. Good advice, Joe.
I try to give his advice as best I can.
I like this one too.
Yeah, that one's based on if anybody's ever played Fallout, it's based on Paladin Dance. I love that sculpt. As soon as I saw that sculpt, I was like, oh, that's Paladin Dance. I got to paint it up just like him. And that thing looks really good on the big bulky suits from Ox Crew.
Melloc, yeah.
Oh, it looks great on those.
Yeah.
He's very Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah, I've painted him up Buzz Lightyear as well. The thing in the middle being green and then the rest of it being purple, but otherwise the face was the same basically.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Oh, that head. That comes from Von Berk's Knights of Yule set from 2 years ago. It was a advent calendar set he had done.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a cool set, and that head was so much fun to paint. I wish I had more of that set.
Definitely unique for sure. Yeah. I want to check these out too real quick. You sent me these and I put them in the slide, but it didn't. I think those are so cool.
I love those. I'm a big wrestling fan, so as soon as I saw there were sculpts with luchador masks on, I jumped at it, and I decided to paint them to match yet not match. Because it's red and blue, they go together. Gold and silver, they go together. But so I went and did that, and they go together, but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are awesome. Those are awesome for sure.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Joe. Thank you. I was a little experimental with the orc there on his lip. I painted multiple layers, just kind of trying to blend rather than dry brush to give a little texture. So that was me experimenting a little, and I'm very happy with how that came out.
You should. They look great, man. Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're on 3.5, guys. Long show. I had a feeling it was gonna be, and we lost a few people, but I just wanted.
They're weak.
That's right. I wanted some people to, check out the work that you guys have done. Just kind of showcasing some of the creativity, and just want to say I'm a fan of you guys. So we're not gonna do show and tell. We ain't got time for all that. But I thank you guys so much for being on and for sharing your stuff, sharing some of your techniques. Now I know how to paint white eyes. I know how to paint wood. I really don't, but hopefully other people will. But thank you guys so damn much for hanging out and being part of this.
Thank you. This is a cool episode, Greg. It's something different.
This was fun.
Yeah. And I think you should revisit it again, maybe.
I told my friend Chris that, hey, no offense that you weren't on, but I'm a fan of your stuff, and I would love for you to be on a future one. And I would like to have Mark come back too. Mark Thomas is a really good painter. I wanted to show real quick. This is a Jagualian head, the black one, but he did it as a what's his name?
Balam.
Balam, thank you. Yeah, he did. He painted it with he did all the. So I mean, this was from scratch basically. He did that.
Yeah.
So
looks good.
Definitely a fan.
Gorgeous.
Definitely a fan. So fan of all you guys, and thank you so much for being on.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure, Greg.
Thanks for having us. This was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for including me with these other exceptional artists.
No, man, you guys all belong. You guys all belong here. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for sticking out in the chat. You know, you could have waxed your car or cleaned out your garage or something in the time that this took. I appreciate that. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you in another week or so. Have a good one.
Greg.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Remember, friends, to always have fun, be curious, share, and enjoy what this line has to offer. Come for the toys, but stay for the friends. Good night, and thank you very much.